Abimbola, I see you. I think this is what I'm going to do this morning. Ẹ jẹ́ máa kí yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń káàbọ̀ yẹn káàbọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wọlé ẹ jẹ́ a máa mú nọ́mbà o. Nọ́mbà yẹn ni wípé ẹ ṣèlérí fún mi pé prophetess tó wà lórí ètò lénìí ẹ ní sọ̀rọ̀ ká mú wa ṣẹ̀sọ́ lọ́hùn. Ìlérí tí gbogbo yín máa ṣe fún mi nìyẹn. You promise me you will not be blasphemous. Abimbola, how you dey? That's the word. You will not be blasphemous today. No blasphemy. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ bó ṣe rí gangan. Yeah. While we are waiting on everybody kan wọlé, I want to go straight to the point today. IOC, DM mi ti kún. IOC lẹ́ni ara. You can also go live with me on YouTube, Otumba's Telly. And if you have not subscribed to that Otumba Telly, you are not helping me. Please, subscribe to Otumba's Telly. Aha, kí lẹ̀ ń wò lókè yìí? Oh, okay, òun nìyẹn. Aha. Subscribe to Otumba's Telly. Kẹ́rí Otumba's Telly yẹn ló máa pay wa. Yes. Alaba the ultimate. I no see you last night. Where you dey now? You still dey Dubai ni? You didn't come for Ankara Festival. I miss you. Let's talk after the show. I miss you. I just want to tell you say I miss you now. Celebrity gist. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. So, you can also subscribe. You can send me message in DM by me or Larry. With the button my program, I'm live now. Now, I want to appreciate everybody for coming to my DM, coming to meet me. Emma Ewo, I appreciate you. In tó wà nílẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ sọ for the next 2 months, ó wà nílẹ̀ o. Conclusion mi rè mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Conclusion mi rè wàhálà wà o. Let me go live on YouTube as well. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà fẹ́ join mi YouTube yẹn, this is going to be my first time, so ẹ lò bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe rí. Orí mi lè tóbi, ẹsẹ̀ mi lè ṣe bákan, ẹ lò bẹ́ẹ̀. But it's always good for us to go live on YouTube so that a lè máa fi build followership for our YouTube channel, which is Otumba's Telly. Otumba's Telly yẹn láti máa gbogbo ètò ẹ̀bà ariwo tán olóhùn kan tá a fẹ́ ṣe tán sìn mo kàn máa download ẹ̀ ní I will now send it to Otumba's Telly. You can also chat live on Otumba's Telly. You can also request to be part of it on YouTube. You want to be part of the program on YouTube on YouTube is possible. On Instagram, let's do it. Àǹtí tọ́rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọ́n bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò léni ni àwọn gan ló jí mi lágo 9. Yusuf, I see you pé ṣé ẹ gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ mi léni ọ̀rọ̀ yín la fẹ́ sọ madam, so kò sí wàhálà. So she's here. We don't need to wait for her. Let's wait for Entolo because wọ́n ní ó ń jó àwọn lọ́wọ́ big time. Ó ń jó àwọn lọ́wọ́. So àwọn dẹ̀ need advice. Like I said earlier, if you are going to be biased religiously, yes, ní láti sọ yẹ kó máa gbọ́ wa. But ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ pé máa fún prophetess wa ní candid advice. Ẹ gbórí wọlé kò sí wàhálà kò séwu because there's a need for you to help her. Yes, that's the word. Nollywood poster. In fact, inú mi dùn pé yín join. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe lẹ́yìn bàbá o. Ẹnìkan sọ fún mi lánàá pé I'm so interested in that topic because òun ṣe ẹ̀sìn òun dẹ̀ tún ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe. Oyin ẹlẹ́bù bọ̀yìn tó bá ní link ẹ bá mi tag ẹ̀. I would have loved to hear from her. Mo ti gbàgbé kí n sọ fún lánàá. Oyin ẹlẹ́bù bọ̀n kò bá tú àwọn béèrè kan wà tí n bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹjọ́ yín tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ link ẹ bá mi sọ fún pé mò ń wá kó jọ kó join mi. If you know her handle, please. Mo láwọn béèrè kan tí ẹ pé oyin ẹlẹ́bù bọ̀n ni mo oyin náà ni oyin ẹlẹ́bù bọ̀n òun ló lè dá mi lóhùn àwọn béèrè yẹn. If you know her handle, please let me go and tell her I'm waiting for her on my live video because àwọn béèrè kan wà tó jẹ́ pé òun máa lè dá mi lóhùn. A lè sọ ohun tí mo fẹ́ fún mi. Èyí tá máa rò pé àbí yẹn a lè ṣàlàyé fún wa. A lò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oyin ẹlẹ́bù bọ̀n she's a traditionalist. Ifádẹ̀ lòun náà ń ṣe. So in fact òun gangan ni ọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa ẹjọ́ bá mi sọ fún ẹjọ́ pé mò ń ní ìdí ẹ̀. Alanika Communications, thanks for coming on board. Now ṣé ẹ rí nǹkan tí ṣé mo post sí topic yẹn ẹ jẹ́ n wò ṣé mo post ẹ̀ ṣé mo pin ẹ̀ rather okay I think I can pin now yes mo ti pin ẹ̀ sìn gbogbo yín bẹ ṣe wọlé ni mo rí o mi n fẹ́ promise lẹ́ni pé mi nílò ju 1 hour lọ because every time tí bá promise pé 1 hour ni mo fẹ́ lò I ended up using 3 hours 4 hours so èyí mi ò ní promise bí ẹ̀mí bá ṣe darí ní ká ṣe máa bá lọ. My name is Ọ̀túnba. Ọ̀túnba is my name and this is your welcome on the program. Half Solved with Ọ̀túnba. Half Solved with Ọ̀túnba. Thank you Abímbọ́lá you tagged her ọlọ́run ajẹ́ kó wá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lè lọ ẹ bá mi lọ sínú DM ẹ̀ náà kẹ́ bá mi sọ fún pé mo ní ìdí ẹ̀ should have called her last night mo ti gbàgbé. Now let's go straight to the point. Firstly gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń advice wa lórí program yìí ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń get back to me after the show pé mo tún lọ tún wò ẹ wò ẹ ṣé gan mo dúpẹ́ mo appreciate. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta don't forget next week Saturday we are going to be talking about Alarika. Thank you Baba, thank you so much. We're going to be talking about kids and social media, kids and technology. As a parent, how well la mọ̀ ń pa nǹkan táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ṣe gbogbo game tó ń play gbogbo ṣe é mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. We are bringing an expert who is going to go tó máa wá sọ fún wa pé no kò yẹ game yẹn ò lè lè jẹ́ kán play game yẹn àbáwọn precautions tó yẹ ká put into consideration tá a bá fẹ́ káwọn wá wà lórí àwọn games kan àbí social media àwọn kan tẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ò ní lọ sí social media rárá. Those are the things we will discuss next week. At what age lálẹ́ aláwọ̀ ọmọ kó tó lọ sórí social media tó bá ń lọ ṣé ká fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kán máa ṣe fàájì wọn lọ ní àbí àwọn kankan wà tó yẹ ká ṣe next week Saturday ni ṣùgbọ́n tèmi ẹ jẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀ lọ straight. Don't forget I told you can go to Ọ̀túnba Stelly on YouTube and join the program. You can also drop your comments there. I can read your comments live on Ọ̀túnba Stelly. And yes, bó ṣe máa jẹ́ ni. Now let me go straight to the point. Number one, àǹtí ẹ má gbàgbé o mo ti sọ fún yín o ẹ má sọ nǹkan kan o ẹ má ka comment tó bá rú yín lójú ẹ lọ sí DM kẹ́ send message má bá yín kà àjọ agree ni o stay out of ṣóyè yín. Now let's do this way. If you can put the link on the telly on your bow. Mi ò ní lè ṣe yẹn báyìí mọ́ pé mo ti lọ live nsìn. I can't do that now. I can't do that. Mi mo ṣe fẹ́ ṣe o is YouTube currently streaming live. Yes, the YouTube is streaming live now. The YouTube is streaming live on YouTube. Ọ̀túnba Stelly. Mi ò lè ká ní mo ti mọ̀ ní yẹ kí mo sọ fún yín pé I'm just going to be doing the streaming at the same time for the first time. So by next week màá ti fi link yẹn sí. But I think there's a link now in my bio. If you click on it, it will still link you to Ọ̀túnba Stelly. I'm gonna be on my show live with that, but right now I'm streaming live. So let's go straight to nǹkan tá a wá ṣe lénìí gangan. Ìgbà tí ẹnìkan lè sọ pé mo ti ń sọ Yorùbá jù pé òun ò gbọ́ Yorùbá kí n máa mix ẹ̀. We go dey use am dey mix everything together. Kò yé yín, but ẹni Yorùbá yẹn máa jẹ́ n flow. I sọ English now. When this person told me about her friend, that her friend needs my help, mo rò pé help báwo yé mi tá la wá. Wá ní ó serious o pé káníkì òun ṣe pé ó mọ̀ pé mo close mọ́ òun ni kò ní tiẹ̀ nítorí pé ó mọ̀ pé òun ẹni yẹn close mọ́ mi ló ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún mi. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó bá ní ọ̀rẹ́ òun Prophetess ni and she's madly in love with an Ifá worshipper or traditionalist. Mo ní kí ló mi ṣọ́mọ Ifá nínú rò pé ó ń practice. The first thing tó jẹ́ lẹ́nu mi ni pé èyí tí Prophetess ń wá lórí bí a Prophetess lọ yẹ nǹkan wò ó kàn rẹ́rìn ó ní nǹkan tó rò nìyẹn pé bọ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. They don't tell me, let me talk to the person. So we arranged and we talked rather. So kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Àǹtí yẹn sọ pé she's in her mid-40s ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ pé 45 pé ó ti hàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn pé àwọn ti lélẹ̀. Kò ṣe pé àwọn bú rẹwà àwọn ò bú rẹwà o àwọn dùn rí lọ́mọkùnrin lọ́mọbìnrin àwọn dùn rí àwọn dùn dáadáa. Mo dẹ̀ rí fọ́tò wọn náà torí mi lọ sí péjì wọn létà mo rí pé àwọn náà ta lẹ́nu. Kí wá ló dé ṣe ẹ nígbéraga ni ẹ ṣe lélẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ló yọ Ọlọ́run. So I don't need to go into that. Can't find Ọ̀túnba Stelly. Ọ̀túnba Stelly T-E-L-E called T-E-L-L-Y T-E-double-L-Y Ọ̀túnba Stelly. Mo wà live báyìí mo ń wòra mi o, ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe tó o. Mo ń wòra mi báyìí ní lórí YouTube o, Ọ̀túnba Stelly on YouTube. So ó wá sọ pé mi ò dig deep in ṣe àbẹ́ẹ̀ níwà ni àbí ìwà yín ò dá ni, I mean dig deep into that. Wọ́n wá ní pé ẹni táwọn sọ ń pa yìí àwọn lọ sí party kan ni àwọn dẹ̀ rí ọmọ ló dùn ọ̀pẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n ní yes àwọn lè appreciate ọkùnrin náà pé that guy is not bad, it's not looking bad, ó ga ó síngbọlẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ ó dẹ̀ wà okay, òun dẹ̀ rí pé ó wà mature ibi tó jókòó sí kò ṣe làólàó kò ṣe fatafata ó kàn pọ́ta rẹ̀ àwọn dẹ̀ okay nice, òun dẹ̀ gbójú. Like months later àwọn tún ṣe another party ní Lekki làwọn bá tún pàdé again. But fortunately ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn táwọn jọ máa ń lọ party all the time ló bá sọ pé kò ń ṣe crush yẹ tí ò sọ fún ẹ mọ̀ bóbìnrin ṣe máa ń fẹ́ àwọn ṣe ẹ̀yẹ crush kọ́ ẹni tí mi mọ̀lé ni crush àkó ní láti mọ̀lé kó tó jẹ́ crush ẹ̀ náà dẹ̀ tún bára wọn ṣeré wọ́n dẹ̀ tún látọ̀ kan òun kàn tó àdúrà látọ̀ pé kò dé bá àdọ́mọ dáadáa ni that is it, that was it ní wọ́n ti sọ o. Èèyàn mẹ́ta ti join me bí I see you, thank you for coming on board, I can see you. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ join me ẹ sọ hi ẹ sọ orúkọ yín kèmí náà kí yín pa lórí YouTube. Now wọ́n wá sọ pé 3 months after that àwọn wá ṣe party mi Motirayo welcome on board, àwọn wá ṣe party mi ní Ìkẹjà báwọn tún ṣe rí the same guy nìyẹn kò tí ìjárawẹ̀ náà sí ló ṣe ń talẹ́ mọ́ná bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kí ló dé dà kàn pàdé káàkiri. So wọ́n kàn sọ pé àwọn kàn sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn ọjọ́ yẹn pé wò mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ kí bó ṣe wà yẹn okay it's allowed lóun dẹ̀ lọ bẹ̀ òun dẹ̀ kí òun kàn sọ pé man pé I've seen you like 2 or 3 times, you're looking good. Adam's effect I see you pé you're looking good pé aṣọ tó wọ̀ pé wọ́n ó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ for the first time tó máa táwọn máa sọ̀rọ̀ ó kàn pọ́ta rẹ̀ pé thank you wọ́n appreciate ẹ ṣé gan kíní kan. Àwọn dẹ̀ gba nọ́mbà ara wọn kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Sponsor mi kan ló dé yìí o, ẹ jẹ́ n sáré polówó sponsor mi o. If you are in Dallas or US ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi lọ sí page Dodondawa Gold, Dodondawa Fọláṣadé Gold, ẹ sọ fún pé ẹ fẹ́ ra gold lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí ẹ dẹ̀ gba Ọ̀túnba's discount, confirm gold ló ń tà o, 18 karat ni o, ìbí náà ti rà ń bẹ́ o, ìkan ni mo tún jù sọ́rùn bẹ́ yìí o, ó ṣú ọ̀gan o, discount yẹn dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ bá tún wá sọ pé mi mo rán yín wá ẹ lè bẹ́ price yẹn bó ṣe wù yín, agreement wa ni kò yé yín ká tó parí program àtún padà sí díẹ̀. Now Dodondawa Gold ni mo pé o. Now àwọn sọ pé wọ́n exchange number month àwọn ò rántí Dagaba YouTube welcome on board. Wọ́n wá ní pé àwọn kan ọ̀rẹ́ wọn yìí náà tún ní o, ọ̀rẹ́ wọn yìí náà tún ní ló tún rán wọn létí níjọ́ tó láwọn jọ ń ṣe fàájì one weekend, àwọn kan wà nílé weekend àwọn kan ṣe fàájì. Abímbọ́lá Oyèlékè I see you, thank you for coming on YouTube live. àwọn àwọn pé làwọn bá if you can hear me well jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ kí n lè mọ̀ bí mo ti laná lórí YouTube yìí o pé ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn yẹn bá sọ pé wá tiẹ̀ gbọ́ náà crush yẹn tó gba nọ́mbà ẹ̀ ń kọ́ làwọn bá tún ṣeré, àwọn wà lórí Baileys pé wọ́n ló mọ̀ crush yẹn tó ń bá káàkiri kìíní kan ṣé o ti pè ní kí ló ń fẹ́ pè fún, ṣé èèyàn lè rọ ọmọkùnrin kí èèyàn kan ṣe hi hello ní that's all, so kíní kan tiẹ̀ pé náà ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn bá tiwọ́ tiẹ̀ kan pé wọ́n bá pè báwọn ṣàṣe pé wọn kí làwọn fẹ́ pè fún hello hi how you doing wá ní hello wá mo rántí nọ́mbà ẹ̀ àwọn dẹ̀ kàn kíra àwọn hey how you dey kíní kan ṣé weekend báwọn wíìkì everything lọ dáadáa kẹ́ni wonderful day ó dẹ̀ tún tán. Weeks later ọ̀rẹ́ wọn eléṣù yìí náà ni o, Ọ̀túnba Senator ẹ̀ káàbọ̀ o, ọ̀rẹ́ wọn eléṣù yìí náà ni o, but ẹ mọ̀ I don't know bí abáwọn obìnrin ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn, aláwọn kan ní fún ọ ní pé àbí nígbà tí o ṣáà ní stable relationship bí àwọn just ẹ mọ̀ kíyàn kan ṣáà kan máa mú kan ṣeré ṣá ló bá sọ pé wàá fà pẹ̀lú boyfriend ló bá ní ẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe máa ń ràn ṣe pé boyfriend kọ́ boyfriend ni ṣé o tí ì pè lásìgbà yẹn kí lóun fẹ́ pè fún ìjọ tó wá bí láìsẹ̀ náà ni mo pè é and ó ti èmi ti bá tèmi lọ nìyẹn kí látún fẹ́ jọ sọ wọn náà tí ẹ pé kí ló ṣe é kẹ bára yín sọ̀rọ̀ àbúyẹ̀ tí ẹ kàn jẹ máa ó ṣàfọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ ló bá tún pè hey kíní kan bá sọ̀rọ̀ kíní kan bóyá bá sọ pé I know you just want to say hi again hi wọn ni no why are you rushing ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ̀rọ̀. Now ó ní they got talking wọ́n ṣàsọ̀rọ̀ what do you wọ́n sọ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó kù wọ́n ní he speaks good English, everything, he sounds matured over the phone, and wow, to the bad though, now, òun ti fẹ́ cut phone pé some other time wọ́n kàn béèrè pé hey, what do you do? Àwọn ọmọ òun kàn béèrè what do you do? Ó ní bàbá yẹn bá sọ pé you won't believe it, so why do I have to say it? Man, come on, kí ló dé? Ṣé o ń jalè ni? Táyà pé mò ń jalè ni, màá dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹ pé mò ń gbébọn àbí kíní kan. You won't go ahead, tell me what do you do? Nígbà tó ń dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ wá ní pé I'm an Ifa priest. Ọba ní Ifa priest. Are you an actor? Man, no, I'm serious. I practice Ifa, I consult for people, and nítorí mi là bá sọ tí Ifá bá sọ màá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún wọn kíní kan. Gẹ́gẹ́ bá ní ẹ mọ̀ olóhùn kan dákẹ́ lọ. Ìgbóhùn bá ní are you still there? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, no. Kí ló dé? I told you you don't want to know. Ó ní kí ló dé ni are you for real? Yeah, I'm for real. That's what I do. And you, but síbi tí mo ti rí ẹ o nínú ṣé kí n kọ́ síwájú orí pé Ifá priest ni àbí Ifá priest tí wọ́n rí báwo ló ṣe ó yẹ kí n gbé aṣọ funfun sápá kí n gbé àpò. That's Yoruba movie. That's not me. If you come to my house, I have a place in my house where I consult for people. When they come, I consult for them. For how long have you been doing this? So now, òun ò rí bí gbà tán òun kàn somehow òun kàn sọ pé wò ó ṣe no òun kàn cut pé kí ló dé. Now, only days later, ló bá text òun pé I told you you don't want to know and you stop talking to me. Olóhùn kan ò pé kí ni ṣé o gbé náà rù ni ló bá oh yeah tell me about your ló bá ní ìyá pé òun iṣẹ́ tóun ṣe kán nìyẹn pé he's a trained account, he's a chartered accountant lòun and he was doing well, everything was doing fine, but ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n ní ọmọ ìdílé Ifá lòun kóun gbọ́dọ̀ practice Ifá òun ò dẹ̀ bá lọ àwọn parents mu but wọ́n lòun gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe doing so much fine àwọn tó sọ àpá bó o bá ṣe fáyì ibi wà wájú o wàhálà wà wájú o kò sí bó ṣe lè dùn fún ẹ tó ìdí Ifá lòun padà bọ̀ o. Ó ní òun dẹ̀ wò ókè kí ló wà ń bẹ̀ òun dẹ̀ lọ kọ́ wọ́n kọ́ òun lọ fowó kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ pé confam gangan kò ń ṣe Ifá Èkó wọ́n dẹ̀ kọ́ òun dẹ̀ rí pé bọ́n ṣe ń kọ́ òun ṣé dàbí nǹkan tóun ti mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé ìbóhùn ṣe ń ṣe ó simple fóun tóun bá ti dà òun ti rí nǹkan sọ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń confam wọ́n dẹ̀ pé kò dẹ̀ bad now. Yes, you can tag somebody. Go ahead and tag. I want to tag someone. Now, until you pay at that point, òun kàn wò pé so nǹkan ṣáà lead to another ṣá. They started dating. Now, the prophetess tá a dẹ̀ ń sọ yìí, ìyẹn àǹtí tá à ń sọ yìí, prophetess ni àwọn ní church àwọn ìjọ aláṣọ funfun làwọn ń lọ. Mi ò dárúkọ mo ń ṣáà níjọ aláṣọ funfun làwọn ń lọ pé àwọn náà kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ́ Ọlọ́run máa gbà fáwọn náà débi wípé táwọn bá ti gbàdúrà táwọn bá dojú táwọn bá sọ bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn Ọlọ́run náà ni àwọn kọ́ wọn láwọn ṣáà ń date pé when you see this guy you won't tó bá dárúkọ Ifá àwọn òpè ta ló ń jẹ́ Ifá kọ́ leléyìí táwọn bá jáde ó kàwé now a complete husband material a complete husband to be ní wàhálà àwọn jáde pẹ̀lú the way he handles women is caring, is encouraging. When he talks to you, you are comfortable, you want to talk to a man that she's been dating a man, not a boy, for almost 8 months now. He's been dating a man matured. But now ó ti ń débi pé àwọn méjèèjì a máa ń ṣọmọdé mọ́. I want to take this to the next level. Because just to ti sọ báyìí lòun ò ti rí oorun sùn. Next level báwo? How do I tell àwọn elders in the church pé I want to get married or I want to get married to an Ifá priest? Èmi tí ẹ̀ sọ́ngbà tó mọ́ ní ẹ̀ ṣọ́ máa mọ̀ ní ṣé òun fẹ́ gbé àwọn onífá wá sí ibi wedding ni ó ní ẹjọ́ ìgbà wo náà ní mọ̀ torí wọ́n á sọ pé àwòyá náà ìgbà wo ni dádì ń bọ̀ wá sí church and he's not ready to hide it as well. My Ifá priest friend once told me about an Ifá priest who is a banker. This description seems like him. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mọ̀ o èmi ò mọ̀ anybody o pé ẹ má dá wa lálẹ́ o àǹtí ṣeríkẹ́ àbí kí ni mi mọ́ tẹ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀ kan yìí pé òun á wò pé báwo ni òun ò lè hide ẹ̀ ó ní tóun bá tẹ̀ wá ba level tóun bá dẹ̀ sọ fún ọ tó bá ní yes go ahead tóun bá ń ríran ní church bóyá tóun bá pray tóun sọ fún ọgbẹ́ ṣe báyìí pẹ̀lú mi àmà wò pé ṣé ẹ̀mí ló ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ àbí fá ó yẹ kó yé eyín náà ó ní wọ́n máa stigmatize òun ó ní tó bá ti débi ìwàásù tán bá ti ń sọ pé ẹ má bá àwọn kinní kan ṣe ẹ má bá àwọn kinní kan ṣe kó má dàbí pé òun náà ń bá wí ṣé òun gan tiẹ̀ wàásù lè dúró sórí pẹpẹ kóun tún sọ pé ẹ má ṣe ẹbọ ẹ má ṣe kinní kan ṣé òun lè sọ because tí wọ́n bá dáfá fún ẹ tán bá sọ pé ifá ẹ ó bá nǹkan báyìí dé ṣé wọn ò ní ṣe ni tọkọ wọn bá ń ṣe òun náà ti ń ṣe nìyẹn náà. So àbọ̀ mi rèé màmá àwọn girls ẹ káàbọ̀ kí lẹ fẹ́ ó wá sọ fún mi sí pé I love him so much he is the kind of man I want in my life but society will not allow me to say yes because tóun bá tẹ̀ ní òun fẹ́ fi gbáǹkó gbé kinní kan gbàgbé tó bá lọ dàrú mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́ ń kọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wájú pé ó pè kàn yẹ advice òun fẹ́ gbọ́ advice from people sí cause ọ̀rẹ́ òun tó ń tì wọ́n gbọ́ngbọ́n yẹn sọ pé kí ni kó tẹ́ káwọn lọ ṣe wedding káwọn relocate tó ní ṣe bàbá àwọn ló wà ní embassy tásáré fáwọn visa ni àwọn ṣáà àkọ́kọ́ lọ church àwọn ó lóun tẹ̀ tí mo kọ́ tó ń fẹ́ sọ fáwọn parents òun gan òun ṣóun fẹ́ hide ẹ̀ ni pé ọkọ òun ifá ló ń ṣe ni o but when you see the guy ó tiẹ̀ tó má dárúkọ iye ò ní pé fátẹ́yìn pé because he's not even looking what he does so kí ni kóun ṣe ẹ̀yin ẹbí ọ̀túnba ẹ̀yin lẹ́wà ń bí láàárọ̀ yìí like I said please don't be biased ẹ rò dáadáa kẹ́ ẹ tó request to join me live I'm ready to pick you now let's talk about this like I told you the prophetess is live with us kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ kó gbégbà kí lẹ fẹ́ kó ṣe kó sọ yes I do àbí kó sọ pé I don't know àbí kó sọ pé èmi fún ara mi ò mọ̀ àwọn iṣẹ́ ní àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n ti wá sí jẹ́ mi tó yẹ pé I don't need to bring the wahala to you guys èmi fúnra mi ti bá wọn handle ẹ̀ but eléyìí ó kọjá ẹ̀mí mi love religion and àǹtí yẹn ti lélẹ̀ society náà tún wà ń bẹ̀ bí kí ni ká ti gbọ́ ẹ get. So if you want to join me live, let me know. You can request to come on board. Let's advise our prophetess. Let's advise her on what to do. If I want to YouTube tin down. Wọ́n ní ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì mi náà. Ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà ó ju èje lọ. Gbàǹkan gbì lọ̀rọ̀ yìí o. Ẹ̀yin tí YouTube ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà báyìí o. Now, if you're on Instagram, you can request to join me live. Let's talk about this. Request. And let's talk about this. Like I said, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, èyí tẹ́ ẹ bá mọ handle yín kan, please. Oyin kan ẹlẹ́bùn ìbọn. Oyin ẹlẹ́bùn ìbọn. I know she will láwọn question kan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ pé ẹ lè dá mi lóhùn. Àbí tó bá pé nìkan wọn àbí tó jẹ́ pé ifá priest lòun náà. Àbọ̀mọ fá ni yín àbí bàbá yín ṣe fá. Mo láwọn question kan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè tó yẹ máa lè dá mi lóhùn. Mo ti ráyọ̀ ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fà ju èje lọ o ó ju 1 million lọ o Labosh ẹ ti yá jí nìyẹn tẹ́ ẹ wà ní pátí mọ́jú ẹ ti yá sáré jí Labosh ẹ wo ó kì í ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ràgó o is key. tí mo fẹ́ sọ ẹ má gbàgbé tí n bá ti píkì yìí tẹ́ bá ti join wa mo lè píkì èèyàn méjì at the same time please ẹnìkan ní this topic is not my alájà.
Good morning.
Kí ló dé tẹ́ ẹ wá.
Actually, from one star, just waking back to life.
Bójú lánàá.
No, not that. No, like is it 2 days ago? No, I'm still in bed. Don't worry. Your show is always early in the mornings. Weekend is for relaxation, so I'm still relaxing. Don't worry. Okay. One day I will try and get ready early and sit up and show my face again. But I'm glad you put a face to my name the last time. So
yes,
that's good.
Yes. Gigi Mama help me too.
So this one is kind of complicated because I'm a Muslim.
Okay.
And I know that behind my brain in the back end, I always said, I want my religion to align with somebody, with somebody I want to marry and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But the reality, excuse me, the reality of life, Nipe, religion, culture, and relationship and love is a lot of barrier in it. So let's start from religion. I know that a lot of people on the outside, they are Muslim. But one pastor, one then ni babalawo tó ń lọ consult. You see what I'm saying? But to the world, they're Muslims. The same thing is applicable to the Christians, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Christian by birth, they go to church and worship. On the back end, one consult Allah steady. And they are also consulting Babalawo steady. Somebody need one problem by, they run. Kata, they going to consult. They do more consultation than Ifa priest. Not that they show hands down Ifa priest. And when you're calling for religion, Bojuni Babami, you know it. We all know it. If you count among us right now in this world that, swear, see, that you never consulted before. I can swear. I can swear with all I have in me. I don't have Afa, I don't have Babalawo, but I have a lot of friends. I talk to people. Number population àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti gbọ́ tí wọ́n lálàáfà tí wọ́n ní pastor tí wọ́n ní babaláwo tó ń consult probably is like 2%. Low key, they are Muslim and Christian and they still do consultation with all other religion. Steady. So that go take me very simple to this woman's case. The difference between you and them is because yours is open and you're not trying to hide it, right? People do what you're doing all the time. Let me give you a case scenario. A Muslim woman had a child. The husband is also a Muslim. When they get the child to the house, the husband said, babe, I get this cross from my pastor. This is the Muslim. 247. It was like, so meje. And my apologies to my Christian fellows. I'm not trying to diminish any religion. There's no compulsion in religion for me. So I'm not bringing any religion. I'm just trying to give example. It was like, so meje. So mama lower, meje ni right, meje ni left, meje let's say. But when you're about to take your mother, the mother-in-law is there, Muslim. About to take shower from, just take the meje kuro, so that they won't understand that it's protection for the child. And the wife was like, "Are we okay here?" Meje bawo letun so everywhere, So I say all this to say they are Muslim in the open, but low key, the husband is still doing consultation. With the pastor or with probably a fat babalawo too or a fat priest. Let people worship what they are comfortable to worship. I believe in oneness of Allah, my own issue, my own thing, right? This woman in question, it's all about a matter of communication. People will not agree with her. The church probably will demote her. That's just things that will happen. She should be ready for a lot of consequences from going that route. But if she's a believer, if she's truly a believer and she sees what she's claiming that she sees, the vision and all of that, by all means, let her continue to be prayerful. Let her continue to do her. At the end, what is important is communication in relationship. Are you still going to continue to do your own church? Will the guy have a problem as a Ifa priest for you to continue your religion? All this, you have to put it on the table from the beginning and kind of analyze it. Because marriage is not, you can marry at any time. God time is the best. But when you don't take your time to make sure that you guys align, you guys have to align. You have to talk about, what are we doing? So if you get married as an Ifa priest, do I have to be Yafa Do I have to help you with consultation? What is my role in all of this? You
She
know,
needs to ask those
because
questions, right?
yeah, those questions, communication is the key in every relationship. You put it on the table. If we married to be one, would there be a problem within your Ifa jurisdiction that I have to be Yafa? Do I have to worship with you? Do I have to, Taba Bimo, what dimension are we going? Are we taking the Omo to the Ifa shrine? Like, because you have to talk about the future. It's complicated. It's beyond just love. It's beyond just motilele. It's beyond just religion. It's beyond just what society will be. Society don't live in your home. Society don't live in your marriage. Society don't determine your happiness. You allow the society to make decisions for you. When you kind of lower your standard or lower your, you're not composing yourself. So I just say, I know other people will come. I can't wait to hear other people's perspective on, the Ifa and all that. I don't know too much about Ifa and all that,
Oh, okay.
but
That's a
but
good
for
view.
sure, you need to put everything on the table in terms of, am I joining you? Do you have problem with me? Continue being my prophetess. Can I go to church? When we have children, is there a ritual? Is there, at what point am I gonna participate with you in your, in your spirituality? Because it's a different spirituality. Our Africa Lamu religion, Kole, where we are in the US here, it's not that deep. They just tell you, a lot of people will say, I just believe in God. They don't attach to any religion. I believe in God. And they keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So communication, ask questions.
Okay. Ask
Forget about
questions.
love for a minute. Forget about I'm in love with the dude. Ask question. What
Okay.
are the complications or implications of this in the nearest future? Let's talk about future now. Present, standard, the guys and if I watch about going forward, what's the deal?
Okay.
What's gonna happen?
Let me pause in níbi ask questions. Chairman,
Right.
how you doing?
Oh, bro.
Let me hear you.
That's Morocco woman, but what he saw a lot about in the Moses already. Because in this case, the Balikwe pause your love for now.
At 45?
Yeah, because he at 45 yẹn gangan nìyẹn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó máa perfect. Tí wọ́n bá ṣì wà ní less age, èèyàn lè máa ṣe mistake upon mistake. At 45 yẹn gangan ni yẹ pé èyí tó bá gbé báyìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ já sí nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ ni kò gbọ́dọ̀ sí pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tún wá mi.
So what is what doing at is what doing well?
Doing well at that age gangan. So all this àwọn indications tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé mi ò rí pé onífà ó ní ẹ̀fà gbogbo àná là ń yọ wọ̀bì kan yọ gbàbì kan tàdé tó máa ń lọ any denomination tá à ń lọ níta. So kò sí judging, you don't need to be judging anybody at this present time. Everybody ló mọ tó ṣe ọlọ́run ẹ̀. The only issue ni pé ṣé kinní yẹn lè work based on pé èmi di bíbà imú ìwọ di bíbà imú. Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí mo máa engage tó yẹ pé kò ní mọ̀ pé ṣé mo ti ṣe mistake báyìí? Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó máa lè fẹ́ máa engage mi sí tí mo ní mọ̀ pé àádọ́ pé a máa ní láti da kíní irú? Àwọn nǹkan kan wo ni ó máa jájòjì sí mi? Because even kó yẹ pé èèyàn ọjọ́ yẹn fẹ́ join Muslim àwọn fẹ́ ṣe Christianity, àwọn nǹkan kan yìí máa jájòjì sí ẹ. Kì í ṣe báyìí in Christianity, kì í ṣe báyìí in Muslim, kì í ṣe báyìí in Ifa or whatever. So àwọn kan ló máa jájòjì sí ẹ.
Are you saying if she ended up practicing Ifa, I don't think she want to change because no,
she shouldn't change. Mi ò sọ pé kó change, but kò sí kí ẹni tó fẹ́ máa mú nǹkan kan wálé tó gbọ́dọ̀ participate. Okay, what if Ifa says you and your wife should do this thing this night? Gangan. Ọjà fa níbi tó ti ń dáfa Ifá ní ìwọ o àti ìyàwó rẹ o ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nǹkan báyìí ní alẹ́ òru báyìí. Bàbá ní àsìyàwó mo kàn fẹ́ àsìkíní ni o mo ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe o because it's not no.
Àwọn tó wà lórí sáré kadé náà àwọn tó wà lórí YouTube ó ní Only first of all, what did she see? Maybe she's a prophet. What did God tell her personally? First, I salute the woman. The woman, she gave mine. Stigmatization from people for don't kill me. Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Make she no go do mistake, go mix something she not supposed to mix for IFA customer. So Madam, let's hear you. Hello. Wọ́n ti kó ń bẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ayọ̀wọ́ kẹ́lòmíì lè wọlé padà.
Ẹ má yọ mí o, ṣé mi lẹ ń pè?
Ẹ̀yin ló wà.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà.
Yeah. Ṣẹ̀rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí is complicated like on a normal mi ni kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí màá feel pé bóyá ó yẹ kí n dá sí ṣẹ́gẹ́ but as a Christian kò sí bí a ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí it might look like we are biased but we still have to look at it from that perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I'm not trying to judge, but looking at it, I feel like she's probably, I'm coming, a prophetess by title and not really a prophetess deep down. Like I'm a Christian. But I mean, sometimes we just have to say it as it is, right?
Sure.
Because as a Christian, the Bible says that kini okunkun ati imole kino fe se papo, right? I'm not saying traditional religion is okunkun, but from the Christian perspective, right? That's the way the Christians see it, that the light and darkness has nothing to do with each other. So in the first place, Koyeki Ifa person le wu prophetess. I heard the story, you know, she didn't know it was Ifa. She met him as a great person, as a good, cool, calm and collected guy, right? But at that point that she knew that the guy was a traditional person, oh yeah, that's one. Then two, she seemed not to have issues with the man being a traditionalist.
At all.
She's just bothered about what the society has to say. So if she's not bothered with being in a relationship with an Ifa person, then I don't see her being bothered about what people will say. If she's interested in being in a relationship with a traditionalist, so at that point, she should damn whatever anybody has to say. It's her life. And at 40-something years, because right? So that's another angle to it. So I want not to want to law one relationship with a person. No, ni wọ́n máa mọ̀ bọ́n ṣe máa gbélé fún àwọn family kì pé báyìí.
Ẹ jẹ́ n bá yín ka comment ẹnìkan bí Madam Speaker, you can't say that.
Okay, sorry.
Why is prophetess interested in traditionalists? Okay. Remember, they are human beings.
Of course.
They have the right to love.
Of course, I agree with that person. But like we said, you said we should not be biased, right? So I'm trying to weigh this thing from different perspectives.
Go
ahead.
Only èèyàn kan bí àmì mọ̀ mi really mi ní dárúkọ ibi tí bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn everybody máa mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Ó dà kí prophetess lèèyàn yẹn ọba dẹ̀ lèèyàn yẹn náà traditionalist náà tá a bá máa mú traditionalist lọ́ba yẹn náà báwo ni tàwọn méjèèjì ṣe work.
God bless you, sir. Thank you for shipping that in. I was still going to come to that. Ìgbà tí mo comment lánàá lórí page yín, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be quoted on the charts that people will come and read.
Torí ẹ̀ náà lèmi náà ṣe dárúkọ anybody nínú kan sọ pé everybody máa mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ.
So I wanted to say that we have a life case study. You know, when we are talking about what does one religion has to do with the other, at least to what we can see, we have a living case study now. How did the relationship ended? Like you said, see, when it comes to marriage, it is very, very complicated. Is what you have to consider. Love alone is not enough. There's a lot of things you have to put into perspective, especially if you are not a liberal person. Like religion, because as African, is a large percent of our life. Like nǹkan tó di okun ayé wa mú as Africans ni kò sí báyìí fẹ́ sọ. So tán bá bímọ ibo lọmọ fẹ́ gba orí sí. Even àwa tá sì jẹ́ Muslim Christian tá mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run gan the acclaimed Ọlọ́run in quotes la Johnson. When people start having children, ibẹ̀ ni complications ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. I have a friend ìgbà táwọn secondary school tó bá ṣe lọ mosque in term yìí, a lọ church ní next term, a lọ mosque ní the other term. Like it got to a point she was really confused. Like I felt for her. So this decision goes beyond you, the two people that are falling in love. You have to also think about the generation coming. Like Uncle Yensolenko àti Alájà, tẹ́ bá bímọ, ṣé Ifá lẹ ti fẹ́ lọ sọmọ lórúkọ ni? Ṣé church lẹ ti fẹ́ lọ sọmọ lórúkọ? So if truly you are a Christian, you are practicing this religion, where will your children follow? Are you comfortable with your children being Ifa follower when you have your own children? Do you want to stand alone, like your husband doing Ifa, you praying by one side? Like these things can't, like, follow. So those are the things. If she's going into that marriage, she has to have it at the back of her mind that there will be a point she might have to change to being Ifa. Because these things only continue bare. Because when it comes to marriage, they said, can two work together except they agree? Possible. Your mindset has to be the same. You have to share same values for you to have like a long-lasting relationship. So tó bá ti ń di pé àárín nǹkan from different perspective, even tẹ́ bá ti ń tọ́mọ, ẹ máa ní green nǹkan from different perspective. Ìwọ máa sọ gbà mí pé Christianity nǹkan báyìí ló yẹ kó mọ̀ ṣe, because táwa bá ń train ọmọ sí gbà mí à ń ka Bible fún wọn. Tọ́mọ bá béèrè question, you pick up your Bible, you say this is what the Bible has to say. Does Ifa also work like that? You know, I don't know much about Ifa, but these are the things that she needs to consider. So gbogbo pé kí ni elder máa sọ yẹn, it's her life. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn yẹn pé elder àwọn yẹn minority ni gbogbo àwọn yẹn.
To you is about what happens after the marriage.
What happens after the marriage? What is our own long-term goal in our relationship? Like the uncle said, it's okay to say moti dagba, moti lele, but at 45 years, do you want to marry someone? And when you marry, there's some revelation to share mama pop up. You know? So along the line, there will be some things that we not align with our values and will be happening with the Ifa thing. Because you are not ready to budge, the person is also not wanting to go with yours, right? So, revelations, does she think that this present love, in quotes, that she has will make the relationship stand a test of time?
Okay. Then you pause even. Auntie to ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọlé yìí mi mọ̀ bóyá àǹtí ni àbí bọ̀dá mi mọ̀. Rúfẹ́ inú ilé yìí ni mo rí.
Momiri.
Mi ò rí nǹkan kan, mi ò rójú mi ní nǹkan kan.
Okay, all right.
Ó yẹ ní sùúrù. Before you say your mind, mo rí pé comment yín inú ti ń bí yín already ẹ hold on.
No, I'm not mad.
Ẹ jẹ́ sáré ká ọ̀rẹ́ nìyí. Ẹni sọ pé lórí YouTube ni only for me, I believe Prophetess is deeply in love. And you know when love dey do person no go reason am at all. Ẹ jẹ́ àpọ̀sẹ̀ síbẹ̀. Aunty, you're on the floor.
All right, so I'm gonna say this real quick, right? First of all, I'd like to use myself as an example. Okay. So I myself and my siblings were born in a family of both religions, and I would say that it was pretty good for us. My dad was a Muslim and my mom was a Christian, and our major then share religion lototo. Our mom, we were all being named according to the Islamic rite and according to the biblical rite. Like Afawalaro, yes. Then our pastor Wanirole. Both parties had their religions and they had it good. We the kids were at the point practicing both religions. So as we grew up, our parents asked us, you have practiced both. You have to make a choice. Which one would you like to choose?
Wow.
When we were becoming teenagers. And we made the choice. Myself and my immediate younger sister chose to be a Christian, and then my younger brother chose to be a Muslim. Even at a point, okay, later I became a Christian, but at the point when my dad was asking questions, it was a Muslim, right? So for me, for this woman, I think it is the both of them that matters. It is not what we think. It is not what the family think. It is what they want for themselves. What exactly do you want? Are you a woman? Are you comfortable with your man being an Ifa priest? Is she comfortable? Is she going to allow him practice? Just in case the man is comfortable with her being a Christian and a prophetess. But would she allow this man to practice and do whatever he wants to do? Because
do you even think she can she even change anything?
No, that's the point. She can't change anything, and he cannot change anything too.
Yeah.
So is the both of them willing to practice separately and, be peaceful?
Is there a possibility that the Ifa priest can tell her to stop being a Christian at a point?
That's why they have to talk about it. Because it's going to take two people who do not think one religion is bad.
I asked the same question when we were talking, and she said, only I won't need to stop where you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But only the don't she was concerned. Is it not talking out of love? Insane. Comment de pe ba ta ba test go do ton lo mo wa sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ pé those are things tó ń dorí wuru and like tóun bá te fẹ́ take a risk pé you know what me ran nǹkan táyé ń sọ jọ I want to go ahead ade tó wá fi after being 4-5 years kò ní wò pé wò àdúrà ẹ ò pè mí léyìí mọ́jà rè fa ìlà fẹ́ ṣe.
Exactly. Is she the kind of person that woke up one day and say that èmi mímọ́ sọ pé kóun dá gbogbo kíní or somebody or the husband would just wake up one day and say that Oloro Potamashi nídìílé wa. Is she willing to do that? It's a lot of baggage. Is she willing to carry these baggages? She needs to think about it. The both of them need to have a real conversation as an intending couple. This is not a joke. Marriage is not a joke. Is she the kind of person that will just go to the guy's house, even now that they have not started dating? We should be comfortable being in the guy's house and not saying, he be buying room back on. Killing gumbi by gone. Abi whatever. Did she think our religion is better? Because if you think your religion is better, you cannot be with that kind of a person. So she needs to really think deep. This is not a joke. This is deeper than what families will say. This is deeper than the church, because I said something in the comment section. My cousin was a Muslim. My cousin was a Christian. She got married to a Muslim. The church ordered the workers not to attend her wedding. So it is not just because he's an Ifa priest. Even if you're a Muslim or a Christian, people will do whatever they want to do. So people, family members, friends, they're going to adjust or not. That's not a problem. But our marriage is a problem. Our marriage is the issue now. She needs to think about this thing. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. She needs to really think about this. Both of them they need to have a conversation.
It is bigger than love. It is bigger than religion.
It is.
It's not bigger than love, actually. There's nothing bigger than love.
And
I used to believe that. There's nothing bigger than love. The only issue is sometimes the way we attend reality, love may solve. But it's not bigger than love, actually.
So what? And
the thing is, yes, they need to conversate. But sometimes reality goes beyond the conversation you have when you want to go inside. At the point, January. Oh man, she totally think about February. You understand? So the point is she should be ready for anything. And then your company should be prophetess in sometimes I've been to K&S for almost all my life. Sometimes I read the so táwọn bá mọ̀ yẹn èmi mọ̀ yẹn pé ìfẹ́ dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa pa gbogbo ojú ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ní ò ní rí anything.
You are very right. You are very right. If you are in
So
love,
ní
you
rí
don't go
anything
see
o.
anything. No, Oluwa ní some.
And the thing is, ẹni yẹn náà ti ṣe dáadáa, òun náà ló ṣe engage a lot of people to advise. Tó òun náà bá ṣe kínní kò ní béèrè pé kó jọ kó ràn òun lọ́wọ́ àbí kó fún òun advice. So she has really done right in asking for advice. So,
But the truth is,
ó sọ sí ní lẹ́nu kan bí ọ̀sí o.
the truth
Àwọn kan
is,
ti ń fohùn lẹ̀
love
ẹ
is
jẹ́ kí
not
n ka
enough.
comment kan. Can you
Love
guys
will
read
never
all
be
these
enough.
comments on Instagram? Like ẹnìkan sọ pé
Communication is
there's nothing
important.
bigger than love. Oh. Why do people still divorce but still love each other?
Yeah,
There are
love is
some
not enough.
factors that affect love.
Love will never be enough. It's not enough. Love is not
If you,
something.
sister, I was with the way you were quoting Bible, I was thinking you would be the one to first and say that there's nothing bigger than love. Do you understand? It's even better it does not start at all. Kó wá start it, kó wá sọ pé there's some ẹ̀yin lẹ́jọ́ ní issue. Love does not have an issue.
That's what I
Because
think that's what the person is
ọkọ tí
trying
ò
to
gbọ́ràn
say.
sí ìyàwó lẹ́nu, ìyàwó tí ò gbọ́ràn sí ọkọ lẹ́nu, ìyẹn ò ń ṣe love. So tó bá love ìyàwó ẹ̀ dáadáa tó dẹ̀ love ọkọ ẹ̀ dáadáa, ẹjọ́ gbọ́ràn àyàn sí yín lẹ́nu, then love have solved the matter.
There's love, there's respect.
So
There are so many things that comes with marriage. Love is there are some situations that you put love aside, and this is one of them. Love, go and sit somewhere, and then you face it. Be logical.
get the elements here, sister.
We are just saying it from
No,
different
just
perspectives.
no. Everything in marriage should be done with love. That is mine.
We know it should be done
There's
with
no
love.
where and when you want to put love aside.
I think
Everything in marriage, even though the finances. Tí inú mi ò bá dùn bó ń bá mi náwó mi gan, wàhálà tí ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Màá máa fi nǹkan pamọ́ fún ẹ.
what the person is saying is that love there are some other factors other than love that you would also have to consider. And sometimes these external factors will override love.
Love, exactly.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Tó bá pẹ́ tán ti ń kó ọ̀rọ̀ sí lórí, kò ní mọ̀gbà tó máa délé tóun àtìyàwó ẹ̀ máa jọ sọ nǹkan kan tó máa lọ ṣe nǹkan míì lẹ́yìn. We underrate external factors when it comes to love. It will get to a point in marriage tó yẹ pé for marriage that we sustain, ó lè jẹ́ love yẹn náà ló máa padà help wọn láti sustain o, but some love will not stand the test of time. So it's love ti wà ó constant, àríra wa, I love ara wa, that's constant. But àwọn external factors in here, they are now a big deal that we also need to factor and iron out. So
ẹnìkan sọ nǹkan lórí YouTube ń sìn that she just need to play so many what if games. Like, I'll give an example, like there are plenty Oro in Ifao. That's why they will come up with your wife have to perform the ritual on your behalf. Maybe that will be the time she has to do prayer and fasting in the church. And even she has to stay at home to help her husband. Are you saying she should say yes or no?
So people are giving their opinion. Then so people are just going to let her know the things that will help her weigh her options, right?
Okay,
so
okay.
Yes. If I'm a deal, okay, what routine àwọn vacancy ọba ní láti padà fẹ́ ọmọ ìdílé Oro tó wá láti ìdílé ọba mi, ìyẹn di olórí ritual, olórí culture. Ẹ̀yin ṣe yes o.
Ìyẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní.
Dáadáa.
Níbo lẹ́wà.
Àti ẹ̀yin ṣàmọ̀ right.
Mo mọ̀ jàre. Níbo lẹ́wà.
So ọba fẹ́ olórí culture. Olórí yẹn máa fún wa láwọn caption tó ń já wèrè lórí post á máa kira ẹ̀ wípé òun gangan ní the cultural wife.
Abájọ tíyàwó mi ò ṣe fẹ́ kí n jọba ó ní kò sí ni màá fẹ́ yàwó kejì.
Olórí legal, olórí official, olórí lọ represent ní UN, lọ represent ní kìíní, like these things don't work. You don't get it. So eventually ó lè jẹ́ gbàtàn bá marry náà sí táwọn ni wọn fẹ́ ṣòro ní obìnrin kan tó wá rẹ́dí àti ṣe fá gbàwádé ní bọ̀dá onífá máa wá wò ó pé mi ò mind ìwọ ni number one máa tún máa discuss lórí Instagram Ipe ìwọ number one dúró síbẹ̀, jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ eléyìí tó fẹ́ bá mi ṣe fá. As in, these things are just complicated. Human being, ìṣòro ti pọ̀ already in marriage. We need to make it as simple as possible.
Possible.
Just go with someone who shares the same values, the same belief as you. So it makes it easy. Like I can't go to church. See, my one church in me. We have to reach out because come right wa church. Àwọn àgbọ̀ àwọn sámọ̀ nǹkan kó máa dùn mí pé ó yẹ kájọ jòkó síbí kájọ máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni, you know. Even when it comes to the children upbringing, there are some things, the information that you hear and you'll be like, ó dá kájọ wà ń bí, because tá a bá délé, ó easy fún wa láti tú ọ̀rọ̀
láti address
yẹn. Do you get it? So marriage is a union. There are some things that you can't separate, you know. So gbogbo àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, they are going to be the issue, the constraint. Like that sister said, our own family is just like few percent of the one that was able to walk, and it's most likely because of love. The couple love each other and they are also mature. I'm coming. And they are also mature, right? That's why it's one factor àwọn ọmọ wọn nígbà kan dàgbà pé okay, ẹ wá choose, you know. I have cases of àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ pé àwọn family ọkọ wọn ló máa padà máa ní wọn lára. Wọ́n máa pressurize ọkọ yẹn pé ṣé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló pàṣẹ fún ẹ. Kí ló dé tí o lè jẹ́ kó máa tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ sí church, àbí kí ló dé tí o lè jẹ́ kó máa tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ sí mosque, you know? Kí ló dé tẹ́ máa lọ lọ́tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀? So all these things eventually ó máa cause problems. It will just be that ọ̀tọ̀lẹ́jọ́ tèmi, ọ̀tọ̀lẹ́jọ́ tọ̀la. So ó máa dé stage kan gan ẹ máa gbàgbé pé love ara yín, because gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ tó ti dà sí yín láyà gan, irrelevant things then sort out to go ó ń gba more of your time than what it should. So these are the problem. It's not just because I love Arawa, you know. So that will be my submission. So she should think about that. She already at So I don't want to be hearing our elders. It's like she is interested in the man. She doesn't have problem with the Ifa, even being a prophetess, but she's just bothered about what people will say. That's what I would think. With Google story test. So if that's the case, she might end up having her people turning their back against her, like any sister wedding to any yellow you know. So if her elders, her family is turning against her for going for Ifa, will the man be standing by her? Will she be able to stand by herself? Can she for future, you know? Think about Shelley, because what's marriage only challenge. So the challenge bad this and the back. Kojú sí tí wọ́n ní sọ fún yín pé ṣebí a sọ fún yín pé kó má ṣe, you know. But tó bá sì jẹ́ pé nǹkan táwọn family ẹ support ẹ, they will give you backing because they supported you. But in a case where you're standing alone, a lot of people are not supporting you. You don't even know if our family will also want to welcome you. Then when challenges come, who do you want to run to? So
àwọn tó ní YouTube ń sọ mí pé especially if she no quick born pikin, you go quick forget love. In fact, if I go my decide into my safe. Yeah, man.
So
let's go there. I like this your heart. Are you? You are not an Ifa priest. Go ahead, Baba. We hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
Do you mean I'm on the queue or the gentleman?
No.
No, you are the one talking.
Okay, let me talk to the Otumba with Chief Ileke.
No, I'll let the gentleman go because I met him here. So let's.
No, I've been here. I've been talking.
He made his point already.
Okay. I want to say good morning.
My name is
Jacob. I live in Indianapolis.
Okay.
I'm one of your followers.
Thanks, Baba. Appreciate it.
Back then in Nigeria.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah. So, very simple. This person does not need help. The lady in question. Yeah. Because she already know the answer to her problem before she comes to us. Because if you said that you are a prophetess, so one ní aṣọ ọjọ́ là ń dá fún ọjọ́, aṣọ ìgbà là ń dá fún ìgbà fún ajá ìsín ló mọ ehoro àsìkò yìí tọ̀ lẹ́yìn.
Òyìn tọ̀ lẹ́yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
So ìyàtọ̀ wo ló wà láàrin ìmọ́lẹ̀ àti òkùnkùn as a prophetess? As a prophetess that you understand the word of God. So the lady who was talking before I came in hit most of the point on its head. So a lot of things ló so papọ̀ mọ́ tradition. And as a Christian, you know what the Bible requires from you. So when you go into that kind of a relationship, that means you should be ready to drop Christianity. That is what it means. That is the kind of a help she needs right now.
To leave the church?
That is what she needs right now. That's the kind of fact we need to tell her right now.
So that means you're telling her to pick love over religion.
That is what she's doing right now. If she's heading to that direction, you are picking love over God. She should always remember that for anything that happens, you will always need that God that you abandon. Because
are you saying the Ifa people is not God?
Okay, our God is a jealous God, and God says, do not serve any other God with me. Má ṣe forí balẹ̀ fún èrèkèrè. So are you seeing the point now?
Sure.
So the prophetess knows the truth. And she is going in the direction she chose. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi ẹja àrọ̀ bọrí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀, ó máa participate. By the time tó bá participate.
Audio. Láti Malaysia. Bóyá kẹ́ ẹ̀yọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ni. Okay.
Ọbẹ̀ ní ìkáwò ó ẹ̀tọ́.
Okay. I really want to hear you. Baba, go on.
So you will not be able to change anything that is going to please you, because tradition, the customary court, has not in any way said that you should not marry more than one wife. So if they take another wife after her, she should be ready. She should be ready. She should be ready.
Wow. Madam ṣe ń gbọ́, wọ́n ti ń bá yín yànnà náà ẹ o.
Tó bá dé sọ wípé àwọn gan fúnra wọn wọ́n máa ṣẹ́fá fún wọn, she should be ready. Obìnrin tá a bá ṣẹ́fá fún, ọkùnrin kan pé ò lè gorí ẹ̀ mọ́. Ifá òbòròbàdí ni wọ́n ń pè é. So a lot it entails. She's going to see a lot of sacrifices. She's going to see a lot of Ògún bíbọ. Ọmọ abẹ́ ajá ń ṣògùn ní ṣojú ẹ̀, ṣó lè dúró. Iṣẹ́ tí love ń ṣe nínú relationship, òun ni pé àkọ́kọ́ tí mo kọ́kọ́ rí obìnrin, mo ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn pẹ̀lú ìwà ẹ̀, mo ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn pẹ̀lú physical appearance ẹ̀. Love àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ni máa grow. Attraction is the first thing. Physical attraction is the first thing to máa attract sí opposite sex. Ọkùnrin yìí mo dẹ̀ like irun gan ẹ̀, ẹ wo bó ṣe ga, irú ọkùnrin tí mo fẹ́ ni. Wàá kàn rìn ní ẹ̀ ń kàn fàyà gbára yín. I'm sorry, gentleman. Ẹ mọ̀, ó ní ìṣáná nínú ilé á lọ kọ́ lọ́kùn ẹ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
á máa ọkùnrin
You are very right.
ẹgbẹ́ múfì tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde yìí ẹ wá bá mi wo tẹlifíṣàn. You know what I'm trying to say now is that attraction comes in forth. Then the next thing is ìwà ló ń bí love. Kò sí ṣe lè love èèyàn tó ìjọ tẹ́ni yẹn bá ti wùwà tí kò tẹ́yìn lọ́rùn love yẹn ó máa depreciate.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Á depreciate á disappear tó bá continue láti generate pẹ̀lú ìwà tí ò dáa. Ìwà ló ń bí love. So this person there is no love anywhere right now. It is the attraction. You are attracted to that person. Then tí ìwà ẹni yẹn bá ti wá bí love fún wọn kọ́ wá rántí pé ṣé ìwà yẹn á lè máa bí love yẹn lọ títí. As a prophetess that has accepted God. So by the time tó bá ti rí agreement pé wàá máa lọ sí church tiẹ̀ èmi náà máa ṣe fáàmù tó wá yá tí bàbá sọ táwọn ẹgbẹ́ bàbá sọ pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló máa bá wa ṣe gbá lọ́dún yìí. Tàbí tí bàbá fúnra rẹ̀ sọ pé ìyàwó mi sórí kíní ẹsẹ̀ fà yìí tí bá ti go online ìwọ ló máa bá mi pè káwọn èèyàn.
Wow, you are really digging deep. I love that.
Bó ṣe wá jẹ́ educated person yìí okay a máa ṣe database fún ifá wa pẹ̀lú àwọn clients wà máa bá mi take record ìwọ náà wà máa fi ọgbọ́n ka incantation.
Ọgbọ́n
àlàbọ̀rọ̀ àwa dẹ̀wù mọ́ lọ́wọ́. Bíìbù là ń pè lálábọ̀ tó máa so níbí tó máa so níbí bọ̀ tó bá yá wọn á rán lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Wọ́n á tún fi design wọ́n á tún fi sí. So the woman already know the truth. But sharing for everybody that goes for someone, there is a benefit. For a man to go for a woman, for a woman to go for a man, a benefit lọ́dọ̀ ara yín. So this prophetess is yet to tell us our own interest. Because sharing a lot of ìrìn àjò la máa rìn nílé ayé tó jẹ́ pé o máa débi tí èèyàn tiẹ̀ gangan wà. Kò nítorí pé Ọlọ́run jù wá lọ, Ọlọ́run ó rí ọ̀la jù wá lọ, àwọn èèyàn a máa ń kánjú. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń kánjú. So tí nǹkan yẹn bá sáré wá gàràrà tó meet up pẹ̀lú need wa, a máa rò pé nǹkan tá a fẹ́ ni. You marry somebody because of your need. Because by the time that need is no longer there, you will back up. By the time you are not getting that need again, you will back up.
So are you saying she's in love because she's 45?
I have not even heard that before. So we can't say genuinely that is the reason, because somebody who has waited or who has been disappointed getting to the age of 45 ní sọ pé ní ò ní sùúrù tó, but kí ló fà á tó fi dúró títí dàsìkò yẹn? Bóyá wọn ò tí ì rí nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ nínú àwọn èèyàn ni, but nígbà tó wá rí nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ wọ́n wá rí níbi ibi tá a lè sọ pé ó jẹ́ wrong place fún wọn as onígbàgbọ́.
So what is your advice? To say yes or to say no?
Èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan màá fi ó sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn wípé ibi tí wọ́n lọ yẹn á sọ̀rọ̀ owó, á sọ̀rọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, á sọ̀rọ̀ sí àìsùbálẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀, nítorí pé ẹni tó wọ bàtà sẹ́sẹ̀ olómọbi tẹ́sẹ̀ ti ń ta.
Ẹ wá ẹ̀yin tó dákú ṣòro wà yín nínú àwọn ẹwọ tí mo bàtà tó ti fẹ́ ta wọn láì lẹ́sẹ̀.
Kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ sọ fún obìnrin tó ti pé 45 years wípé ó yá má ṣe báyìí tàbí kò ṣe báyìí. Wọ́n ti conclude lọ ọkàn wọn nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ tẹnu wa ni, wàláì. Wọ́n kàn fẹ́ gbọ́ tẹnu wa ni.
All right, so, Baba, welcome back. Senator, hold on, please. Baba, welcome back. Let's hear you.
All right, sir. Right.
Yeah, very good now.
So, ní gbogbo ibi tá a bá wà, mo ń kí yín o, ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ káàsán, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàárọ̀ láti bí ìtajà àwọn làwọn wà.
Àwọn làwọn náà wà o.
àárọ̀ tí wàá di aago méjìlá ọ̀rùn mi já. Èmi fẹ́ béèrè àwọn ìbéèrè kan kí n tó lè sọ ẹyọkàn àbí kejì. Then bàbá mi tí wọ́n dé sí làwọn màá lè fi ìtumọ̀ àtijọ́ kúrò nínú kò tí wọ́n sọ. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ traditionalist kí lẹ mean?
Ifá priest.
Ṣé babaláwo ni àbóníṣègùn àbádáhùn ṣe?
Ẹ wá ẹ má yé mi lórí o. Èmi ò béèrè débẹ̀ o. Ó ṣàbí pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń wá bá nílé tó máa da fáwọn white tá a béèrè lọ́wọ́ tá a lè sọ fún wọn pé kán lọ sí báyìí pé òun tó bá sí lálejò tí ìdáhùn ò tí ì máa rì àwọn kan máa lọ sínú rúùmù wọn ni òun fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ń sọ ọ̀tọ̀ sáà pé tó bá wá tó bá ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan á ṣe nǹkan fún bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn á dẹ̀ tún lọ so Ifá náà dẹ̀ ní ṣàlọ́ńdà àti onírúurú tó ti máa dà.
Ó ṣe pọ́n lọ́rùsù kan tí wọ́n gbẹpo sí tí wọ́n ń padìẹ sí tí wọ́n ń gbẹbọ sí.
Mi ò béèrè débẹ̀ olúwa mi o.
Ó dà prophetess tí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wo ni?
Aláṣọ funfun ni bàbá.
Ṣé ó dájọ́ lẹ̀ ni? Àbọ̀ ló ń pè é, àbọ̀ ló ń pe Ọlọ́run, àbọ̀ ní ẹ̀bùn ẹ̀mí.
Ọ̀dà ń pẹ́ bú ẹ̀mí yẹn ni because àwọn kan náà ní church.
Ó lẹ́bùn ẹ̀mí, ó rí, ó ńlá, ó sọ tẹ́lẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni olúwa mi.
Ṣé yẹn lẹ ti classify as prophetess?
Nǹkan tí wọ́n ń pè wọ́n nìyẹn, nǹkan tó dẹ̀ pé àwọn fún mi náà nìyẹn.
Ká ní mo lè rí ìdáhùn tí ó yè kéde sẹ́wọ̀n béèrè mi, ó máa rọrùn fún mi láti mọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ àti mo fẹ́ sọ ṣùgbọ́n ju gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ bí bàbá mi yìí sọ wípé ó mọ ohun tó fẹ́ ó kàn fẹ́ lù ẹni gbọ́rọ̀ ni ó ṣeé ṣe kó má mọ ohun tó fẹ́ ẹni tó bá wà ní mid or late 30s tó bá rọ́kọ kò ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ dàbí ọ̀rẹ́ tó wà lẹ́wọ̀n tó wá sílẹ̀ tó wá rómi gọ́tà a ti kọ́kọ́ mú lọ́kọ́ tí mo kọ́ máa kọ́ táífọ́ọ̀dù nígbà tí wọ́n wá pé omi tí mo ti ẹ̀ mú yín bọ́dọ̀ ti lọ bu wá ná. sọ̀rọ̀ mi ń yẹ yín ó lè jẹ́ yẹn ni ó le ẹlòmíì ìrẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ irú ẹ̀ńtẹ́ pè ní babaláwo tó ń pọwọ́ dà yìí tó bá jẹ́ pé babaláwo nìkan ni tí ò mú ṣègùn àtàdáhùn ṣe mọ́ ó sì tó jẹ́ pé kò ń woṣẹ́ fáwọn èèyàn ni pé nǹkan tí mo rí rèé o ẹlọ́ṣẹ́ báyìí lọ́ṣẹ́ báyìí ká lè jẹun làwọn èèyàn fi máa ń fi ìṣègùn kún iṣẹ́ babaláwo wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn babaláwo tó bá fi nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ kúṣẹ́ wọn àti wọn máa ń pọ́n ẹlòmíì ò kì í kò ń fúyàn níṣẹ́ lọ sí ṣíṣe wọ́n máa ń gbé bí pharmacist tí dókítà bá ti dàgbé òṣọ wọ́n máa ń sọ ètò ìṣíṣọ́ lọ fún pharmacist nìyẹn ló máa ti dúpẹ́ yíṣẹ́ wọn yóò àwọn kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ babaláwo ní Nàìjíríà tó máa ń pa á pọ̀ kó lè jẹun kó lè jọra wọn. mo ní sáà ń bèrè oyin ẹlẹ́bùbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹlẹ́bùbọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀rọ lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bí oyè bí òun kò ń rúbọ kò ń jẹ kankan tó jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ káàdì yẹn lẹ̀.
ó dà pé òun kàn máa ń sọ bó ṣe yẹ kó rí ni àbí.
ó ṣe é ṣe ìgbà ó máa pẹ́ kó máa fọ̀ sí ẹni kò ní jẹ lóò torí kò ló bá ń lé ni kò ní jẹ lóò bẹ́ẹ̀ káàdì yẹn lẹ̀ tó yẹ fà ọ́ ni pé ìmọ̀ràn tèmi kí n tó ṣàlàyé tó bá wù kó fẹ́ kó fẹ́. ọkọ̀ lẹ̀sìn àkọ́kọ́ àwọn tí èsì máa ń kọrin kan ọ̀nà àrà lọ́lọ́run ní gbé ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ láàyè àrípasẹ̀ rẹ̀ lórí okùn ogun tí bíbọ́ lóun ṣe é rìn orí ẹ̀ kò yí ẹ̀dá kankan ẹ̀dá kan gbìyànjú ni ntọ́lọ́wọ́ bá kọ ntọ́lọ́wọ́ bá ní bó ṣe máa rìn nìyẹn ẹni tó fẹ́ pásọ̀ tó fẹ́ pásọ̀ prophetess tó fẹ́ prophet ìgbéyàwó wọn ń dàrú wọ́n á lura títí ibẹ̀ bá lọ́dún wọ́n á jà tọmọ ayé ọmọ ádà rẹ̀ bí ṣe ajá rẹ̀ bọ́lọ̀ bá ti fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀ ṣe rí pọ́sọ̀ pé ká má fi ìgbàgbọ́dà pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀sìn kan ẹ̀ kọ́mọ wòlíì lè lò ṣùgbọ́n mo gbàgbọ́ síbẹ̀ pé bí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe tó nǹkan ẹ̀rọ tó bá rẹ̀ ó ṣeé ṣe kó fẹ́ra wọn tán kí wòlíì di onífá kó nífá di wòlíì káàtọ́lọ̀ kókó fẹ́ra wọn kókó wọn bá balẹ̀ tí yóò máa bá pẹ́ ju bó ṣe wà ẹ máa bá yẹ̀ jù ó máa pẹ́ lé ó máa pẹ́ lé o ó ṣe tù pé ó rò pé ilé ayé ta wá yìí gan risk ni oúnjẹ tá ń jẹ risk ni tá a bá mọmi risk ni pé tóun bá ṣe kí ló lè bá tẹ̀ jáde nínú ayé ẹ ó rí ìpọ́njú ṣùgbọ́n ẹ tújú ká mo ti ṣe gbọ́ ẹni báìbù sọ pé nínú ayé ẹ̀ ní ìpọ́njú o bí ẹ̀sìn báìbù sọ pé tí o bá lọ wo ṣẹ́ pé ẹ bá mi gbàdúrà sí báwa ní àkọ́kọ́ ẹni o kò establish pé kò ní sí wàhálà láàrin wọn o pé Ọlọ́run sọ pé ẹ máa fẹ́ra yín kò sọ wípé ẹ ní wàhálà láàrin wọn o wòlíì lè di onífá lè di wòlíì kí má gba àkókò yín ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́n tó bá ti wọ ẹni yẹn kó fẹ́.
èyí tó bá dẹ̀ bá ń bẹ̀ wọ́n máa fi bò wá.
nǹkan tí ó bá dẹ̀ bá ń bẹ̀ ó fara mọ́ wòlíì mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan fónífá ìjọ máa yẹ̀ sí ló máa yẹ̀ sí fọlọ́pẹ̀lẹ̀ tó máa yẹ̀ sí ló máa yẹ̀ sí ṣùgbọ́n tó jà jù ni pé níwọ̀n ìgbà tẹ́ni ẹ̀ wà láyé inú ẹ̀dùn tó ń wáyé because at the end of the day nobody will leave this world alive so a máa kú gbẹ̀yìn ni ṣùgbọ́n ká tó kú let us live in the moment ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìlàyé tá a wá yìí ná. tó bá tọ́lọ̀ bá ní pé kò tó ṣe máa rí yẹn bóyá máa rí nìyẹn kò sí tó fẹ́ ṣe sí ẹ jẹ́ kó fọ́kọ o.
all right sir ẹ má ì lọ sínétọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kàn sí ìbọ̀kẹ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká nǹkan tó wà YouTube sọ wípé if I offend Jesus he dey quick forgive but if you offend Ifa go strike you with thunder.
Wrong information sir.
ó yá sínétọ̀ let's go there.
ẹ ká san gbogbo lé.
akínyìn o báwo London o.
àlàáfíà làwà kóyìn sí wà láyé wà láyé. ẹ̀gbọ́n pọ́ìntì kan tí mo fẹ́ àwọn ọkọ̀ wà tí mo jot down tí mo kàn fẹ́ ka reason. ṣẹ́rí nọmba one náà kí ni society fẹ́ sọ yẹn folk society kọ́kọ́ gbàgbé society lásán ó yẹ yín lady ọ̀sìnàṣí tó kú yẹn tó bá jẹ́ babaláwo ló fẹ́ tí babaláwo yẹn ràn mínísírì ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ tó ń jẹ́ kó lọ church bó ṣe jẹ́ kó ń kọrin yẹn àwọn Christian community máa condemn ẹ̀ pé because ó lọ fẹ́ other religion but tó bá yẹ kó religion yẹn ló lọ fẹ́ tó sì wà láyé sí wọn ò ní sọ pastor ló fẹ́ tó gba lẹ́sẹ̀ láyà tó kú dànù àyíjẹ tí wọn so religion tèmi mo máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run family tó ti gbé mi we don't discriminate o bá jẹ́ Muslim o bá jẹ́ wọ́n máa ń sọ point kan ìdàpọ̀ kí ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ nípẹ̀ tá ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ tá ló kùkù. mo máa ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ because ebi ti date Muslim I date for good 8 years nítorí pé ó jẹ́ Muslim náà ṣe jẹ́ ká fẹ́ra wa wọ́n ní ta ìdàpọ̀ kí ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ní pẹ̀lú òkùnkùn ẹjọ́ ta ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ta lòkùnkùn ẹ̀sìn Muslim àti Christian wọ́n mú wá bá wa láfíríkà ní àwọn akọ́ la ní ṣáwà la ní wọ́n gbé wá wọ́n wọ ọkọ̀ ojú omi wọ Badagry gbé wá fún wa ní àwa ìjọ àwa religion tí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rìn máa yẹ ká máa pẹ̀pẹ́ wọ́n mú wá bá wa la ṣe wá gbà òun náà dẹ̀ fi ń lówó lọ́wọ́ náà fi ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀hún ní ìlú yẹn ò ṣe dàbò ìjẹ kó rí ìlú láwàáyé àti ìlọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì láti ọdún mélòó kan mi máa bọ̀ láti fi jẹ́ kí n máa ronú pé Jésù jẹ́ kán múná dé ṣé Jésù ní NEPA ni. So my point mo kọ́kọ́ ń sọ yẹn náà ni pé ìmọ́lẹ̀ ta lòkùnkùn yẹn níbẹ̀ mọ̀ inú báíbù láti kàbọ̀ tẹ bá sọ pé Muslim fẹ́ lọ fẹ́ Christian tẹ bá sọ pé ìdàpọ̀ kí ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ní pẹ̀lú òkùnkùn ta ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ta lòkùnkùn ẹ bá ẹ já mi lóhùn ìkọ́sọ́ máa ń bọ́ lọ́hùn kan náà láàásì ní máa yọ jáde pé tẹ ìmọ́lẹ̀ kan òkùnkùn kan Muslim ń gbàdúrà Ọlọ́run ń gbọ́ náà Christian ń gbàdúrà Ọlọ́run ń gbọ́ òrùlà láti rìkọ́dì kan ṣe èmi mo máa ń jọ ìbò tẹ̀yẹ 30 minutes máa ń bá wọn gbàdúrà because mo believe Ọlọ́run náà ń gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run ló dẹ̀ máa dáhùn àdúrà gbogbo wa. So I'm busy here please. So Number two,
traditionalist kan nínú ilé. Don't go. I'm going to call you after this one. God is on scene.
my point. Mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí bọ̀bọ́ yẹn pé ó jáde fún lady yẹn pé onífá lòun. Màá fún yín ní testimony kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níjọ kan tí mo wà, mi ò ní dárúkọ church yẹn. Ẹni tó bá fẹ̀mí darí tó bá mọ̀ ó mọ̀ náà nìyẹn. Ẹni yẹn torí pé ó fẹ́ fẹ́ àǹtí kan ní church yẹn. Ó dẹ̀ pretend to be a Christian. Ó ṣe workers in training. Ó ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní church yẹn láti di ọ̀ṣà. Ìtorí pé ó fẹ́ pé èèyàn kan. Ìjọ tó fẹ́ nìyẹn tán ṣe wedding tán délé ló gbé àgé àti interview àti àlùwàrà àti awọ jáde. Tó ń sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn pé wá torí òun fẹ́ lòun ṣe pretend to be a Christian. I am not a Christian. I am a Muslim. Amama kírun. That was the end of that religion. That was the end of that marriage. Kọ̀ wàhálà àti yẹn bú sẹ́kùn. Because number one, ẹni yìí ò gbàdúrà láti confirm pé sẹ́ni yìí ìjọkọ̀ mi ni. Point one ló fẹ́ pààyàn bẹ̀ ni pé káàsì ẹ̀rọ ọkọ̀ dúpẹ́ náà, but kẹ́ni yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan kan ní pé tó bá fẹ́ nìyẹn o, wọ́n máa dífá fóun náà, ifá máa ríran kan ọjọ́ kan pé kó ṣe nǹkan kan o, ẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ gbà yẹn náà. Ìyẹ́ ifá máa ríran kan ọjọ́ kan pé kó ṣe nǹkan kan. Point number two tí mo fẹ́ gbé lọ́yẹ̀ ni pé kẹ́ni yẹn bá gbà pé tó bá gbà pé láti tẹ̀ pé òkè wàá máa ṣe religion máa ṣe lọ. Ifá máa ríran kan ọjọ́ kan o. Ó dẹ̀ possible kí n bá sọ fún fẹ́ni yẹn náà pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ tún fẹ́ yàwó kejì. So òun ni kó mọ̀ ní máa jẹ́ pé yes, Ifá máa jí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ ni Ifá ni wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ díje bàbá Ifá ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ifá máa sọ àwọn kankan fún náà. Pé sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ kó ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún mi. Sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ kó ṣe àwọn ìpèsè kan báyìí fún mi. Ṣó máa lóun ò lè ṣe ni. So she should think about all those things. Nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní future lèmi sọ fún yẹn. So òun ni kó mọ̀ sí pé mo fẹ́ mi ò ní fẹ́. Ìgboro àwa ti tẹ̀lé lógún rí, a ti tẹ̀lé olóró rí, a ti tẹ̀lé gẹ̀lẹ́gẹ̀, kò sí ìta àṣírí. Wọ́n máa jíṣẹ́ fún, Ifá máa sọ fún. Ó lè má jọpọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n lóṣù, ó lè jáwọn Ifá mi ló máa rán kó ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ pé ìyàwó ilé ẹ o, kó ṣe báyìí o. Ó lè jẹ́gbà tó lóyún gan. Náà nípa yẹn máa sọ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàwọn ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàwọn ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣàwọn ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí. It is going to come to òun ni kó wá mọ̀ pé ṣé mo fẹ́ ṣe àbí mi ò ní ṣe.
So kó má wà blinded by law.
By law. With whatever law for all, but ó bá fẹ́ nìyẹn kó má jẹ babaláwo kó jẹ́ dandan kó máa pa ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ wọ́n máa bẹ́gùn gbogbo àwọn Ifá kọ́ ló ṣe yẹn ẹlòmíì kó kàn dífá ó dífá fáwọn èèyàn ni ó yẹ yín bọ̀ Ifá máa sọ̀rọ̀ fóun náà níjọ́ kan Ifá máa sọ fún pé ṣe báyìí because Ifá tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn Ọlọ́run ọ̀nà táwọn kan ń gbà bá Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
That's all.
Ọ̀nà táwọn kan
tí mo ṣe gbà àǹtí ìwọlé nìyẹn traditional.
Ọ̀nà táwọn kan ń gbà fi bọ́lọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ ni ẹ kì í ṣe pé wọ́n forí balẹ̀ boríṣà wọ́n máa pọ̀ Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè wọ́n máa ṣe gbogbo kinní yẹn wọ́n máa dà á sílẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá rí náà máa sọ fún ẹnìyẹn. I get what I'm saying. So if you don't think about pé Ọlọ́run bá à ń sìn Ọlọ́run ṣe rí àdàmọ̀ kinní kan ni ló di pé eléyìí ni tèmi ni ìbáwọ̀ dáàbì máa sọ fún wa ní kí n bá tó bá yẹ pé nù ìdílé Muslim náà bí mi sí Muslim ni máa pera mi bọ́n torí pé wọ́n bí yẹ sínú Christian wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan sínú Muslim wọ́n la ṣe ń pera wa ní pé Muslim ni mí Christian ni mí onífá ni mí. If Africa was to be an Africa tí wọ́n mú Christian àti wọ́n mú Muslim wá bá wa gbogbo wa yìí traditionalist la máa jẹ́ náà. Kò ní sí pa ń lọ church kò ní sí pé ẹnìkan ń lọ orí balẹ̀ ní mọ́ṣáláṣí kan ó wá di pé ọmọ àfáàlẹ̀ ni ọmọ pásítọ̀ ni wọ́n àgbọ̀dọ̀ fẹ́ra wa. Àwọn kọ́dẹ̀ mẹ́sìn yẹn wá bíbá ní England táwa wà yìí wọn bá yín mọ̀ pọ̀ mọ́ àfá kan lọ́mọ kan wọn bá yín mọ̀ pọ̀ mọ́ wòlíì kan lọ́mọ kan wọ́n ń fẹ́ra wọn lọ ni they want to marry they don't care. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi nínú ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ church àdúgbò mi bíbá mi láti bí ìdí church kankan bíbá yìí tí mo ti dé ibà tó bá máa lọ church so máa travel. Áfíríkà láti máa ń rí wípé ọmọ àpá ni má fẹ́ ọmọ kìíní kan but point tèmi ni wípé táǹtì yẹn bá 45 ẹ ti gbìyànjú ẹ wà desperate ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ àti ẹ̀tẹ̀ wà desperate díẹ̀ ló kù kílẹ̀kùn mú wọn lọ́wọ́ báyìí sí wọ́n bá sílẹ̀kùn mú wọn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ìwọ̀nba tó kù kílẹ̀kùn mú ọ lọ́wọ́ yẹn wọ́n ní láti sáré bímọ because TPP
ọmọ ìgbà ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ló kulẹ̀ kò sí mú ọwọ́ ẹ̀.
Auntie, you're on the floor.
ẹni tí
All
mo
right.
dúró níta kò gbére mo dúró pẹ́ ẹni sùúrù ẹni sùúrù ẹni
Ẹ má
sùúrù
tí ì lọ ẹni sùúrù ẹ sì dúró ẹ má
mo
ì
ti
lọ.
gbọ́ ọ̀la mo ti gbọ́ ẹ àti ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ok.
All right. Castle. Well, I was born a Christian. But I've been Muslim once, but I'm happy a traditionalist.
Now.
Now, yes. I was even a prophetess as a Christian. But oye kan ni mo fẹ́ kó yé wa. Number one, Ọlọ́run ọba ìrí ni. Either you're a Christian, either you're a Muslim or a traditionalist. God remains the center because you cannot see him. He's the spirit. Now, number two, ṣe pé a máa ń tètè sọ pé ẹnìkan babaláwo àwọn ológbòkà àwọn olókìní kọ̀kìnkọ̀. Just like the Baba ṣe sọ lẹ́ǹkan. There's a difference between babaláwo, oníṣègùn, adáhunṣe. So, tí a bá fẹ́ portray traditionalist, a máa tètè sọ pé babaláwo yẹn jọ ẹni tó ń ṣògùn kà. Now, when you go to a prophet or a pastor, tó pray fún ẹ, tó rí vision, tó sọ pé Ọlọ́run sọ pé. Now, you go to a babaláwo, ó máa dífá, á sọ fún ẹ pé Elédùmarè sọ pé. So, Ifá is a medium with which we access God. Ifa is not God, but the medium in which we access the unseen God. Just like as a Christian, as a believer, you go to someone who is a medium to God. Now, Orisha, in Kotan pe Orisha pe aborisha ni won. Ẹni tí Orisha dá, the one God has created differently or uniquely. So, Jesu ade Orisha. Muhammad, some Muslims go through, Ajay Orisha.
You go, Orisha.
Yes. Oh, of course, yes. Mediums that you look onto as superior or channels become Orisha. And it was going to carry Olohun wu dani. So Orisha eda. Now, so ba je pe igba imo mi ni. Te ba bere question yìí lọ́wọ́ mi. Mani God forbid. Nítorí ìgbà tèmi fẹ́ marry, ó pọ̀ dandan fún èmi láti má marry unbeliever. Torí pé I was a worker in church. I was very active. I was dedicated. I had titles. And the person that ẹni tó abandoned me last minute was a Christian. He was a Christian. As a matter of fact, he was a youth pastor in church. Accidentally, òun ló dẹ̀ wá mọ́tò tó sùn lọ, and I was totally condemned. I was in the hospital for about 1 year. Ó lọ ó ní pé àwọn family òun sọ pé ẹni tí òun ò tí fẹ́ tó ti disability. That was about 3 months to the wedding. So eventually, when I was going to marry somebody that genuinely loved me, cared for me, didn't mind the flaws and the defects and all that, he was not a Christian. He was an atheist, ekanka. Again, ekanka, atheist. Kò sẹ́nìkan láyé where church ọ̀dọ̀ and CAC Pọ́nbélé kò sí anybody to support wípé kí n fẹ́. The word was, thou shalt not be equally yoked with an unbeliever. Now, who is an unbeliever? An unbeliever to you is the person tí ò sin Ọlọ́run bí wọ́n ṣe ń sìn. Not necessarily ẹni tí ò mọ Ọlọ́run. Muslims have been infidel near torí pé you don't understand and you are not worshiping God their way. Traditionalism are pé kèfèrí niẹ torí pé ìwọ náà ò gba ọ̀nà tiwa. But there should be a center point torí pé àwa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta àdúrà la ṣe ń gbà, àwa dẹ̀kọ́ là ń dáhùn àdúrà wa. Ọlọ́run náà ló ṣe ń dáhùn. Ọlọ́run tó ń rọ̀jò sórí Christian ló rọ̀jò sórí Muslim ló ń rọ̀jò sórí ẹni tá a pè ní traditionalist. Tó bá jẹ́ pé there is a superior faith or religion, then Ọlọ́run ò ní gbọ́ àdúrà àwọn ẹnìkan.
Yes.
I am not an idol worshipper.
I don't worship any idol. I don't have an idol. I worship God Almighty. But through a medium, just like everybody will pray and say, in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, this, that. I also worship God through that medium. So,
what medium?
Through Ifa.
Okay.
And Ifa is not an idol. All right. So, Babalawo, just like I said, kò ń ṣe ẹni tó forí balẹ̀ fún igi àbí ọ̀pẹ kankan. Ẹni tí a dìídì pè ní Babalawo is just like kí Christian sọ fún yín pé I have a calling. God has called me. Babalawo jẹ́ ẹni tí a pè. So, tẹ́ bá kọ̀rẹ́ nìkan tó ní Babalawo ni mí, most of them are not actually Babalawo. Ẹni tí a pè, usually tó bá ti wo àbáwáyé wọn nígbà tó ti bí wọn lọ́ti máa mọ̀ pé ìwọ o babaláwo ni ẹ́ á dẹ̀ ti máa kọ kò ń ṣe ọjọ́ kan ló fi máa kọ but torí ebi most people náà ti di babaláwo torí ebi àáfàá gan àti pastor gan wọ́n ti máa wo mọ́ just to make more money that is one. So ní ìgbà mímọ̀ mi just like tí baba ṣe béèrè question wọ́n ní ṣé babaláwo lẹ́ni ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ṣé prophetess ni tó dájọ́ lẹ̀ ní ṣé wòlíì ni. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wòlíì ni obìnrin yìí nínú ìjọ tí ọkùnrin yẹn jẹ́ babaláwo mo máa sọ fún wọn wípé kọ́ má ṣe é.
Wọ́n wà bí wọ́n gbọ́ yìí kí ló fà á débi tí wọ́n wá sí.
Okay bí èmi ṣe fẹ́ ekist along the line òye Christianity yé ọkọ mi ó di Christian. Okay, but now we are both together deviated. Do you understand now? We are both together deviated. Even my children have an understanding of Bimoshen worship. Now, ìdí tí mo ṣe sorry. Ẹni tó jẹ́ wòlíì kò ń ṣe ọmọdé Christian àbí at least kó tó di wòlíì. Ẹni tó jẹ́ babaláwo gidi ni ó tó ń ṣe oníṣègùn. Oníṣègùn ni ẹni tí o lọ ṣe nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n máa fún ẹ ní wọ́n máa ṣètò nǹkan fún ẹ lò yes wọ́n máa ṣètò nǹkan fún ẹ lò ó dẹ̀ yàtọ̀ àwọn oníṣègùn tó yàtọ̀ sí olóògùn ìkà àwọn tá a máa ń wò lórí eré Yorùbá àwọn fàdèyí olóró àwọn abìjà àwọn yẹn olóògùn ìkà ni wọ́n kì í ṣe babaláwo so people don't know the difference tó bá di babaláwo lẹ́ni ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ìkà. You must not under heaven ṣe ìkà. Nínú as a babalawo wọ́n ń ṣe ògùn owó. Most of the things tí Nollywood portray as babalawo are not actually the definition of babalawo. So tí prophetess tó ti jingiri nínú church just like I was once. Tó bá fẹ́ babalawo tó ti jingiri tó jẹ́ pé babalawo tá a pè náà ní tá a yàn. Because of differences in beliefs and channel of worship, there will never be agreement. There will be so much diversity and crossing of line. You will not be able to totally honor that man. And that man will not be able to totally love you and respect you. No matter how desperate both of you are. But tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọ̀jọ́ ni ẹ́ tó lẹ́bùn ẹ̀bùn ẹ náà ó máa wúlò even tó bá jẹ́ babaláwo torí nínú ifá dídá nínú as a traditionalist ẹ̀bùn ẹ̀mí náà wà ń bẹ̀ nǹkan tí ò ní àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn ẹlẹ́bùn ẹ̀mí wà. Yes, I'm telling you there is really no vast differences. As a matter of fact, if you look so much into Christianity, you will see so much correlation between the two faiths. I will also tell you something today. Nínú Ifá ò kì í ṣe ẹ̀sìn. So, onífá ò kì í sọ pé ìwọ má fẹ́ ẹni. Onífá believe wípé gbogbo ènìyàn ló láti ní Ifá. Àwa Christian la believe pé just like uncle ṣe sọ don't be parallel with darkness. And bí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe sọ, ta ní òkùnkùn. Tèmi àti yín ẹ̀yin bá jẹ́ Christian àbí tẹ́ jẹ́ Muslim tàbá jọ wọ mọ́tò. Tí n bá gbàdúrà sí Ọlọ́run pé Elédùmarè bí mo ṣe ń lọ yìí, sìn mí lọ sìn mí bọ̀. Kórí mi má gbàbọ̀dè, kí n má kó eléṣù lọ́nà kí n padà wálé. Ọlọ́run ló gbọ́ o.
Ẹni
Ló dá mi
sùúrù
padà.
tó bá jẹ́ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbàdúrà yẹn leléyìí gbogbo àwa táwa ní mọ́tò la máa ṣe àmì ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá débi sinmi lọ sinmi bọ̀ o adé á fún ọ̀run nílà bàbá gbogbo àwọn àwòjọ adé adé á fún báwo.
Okay.
ẹ̀yin
You
ò
a
ní
Christian.
ẹjọ́ mà irú
You a
ẹ̀yin máa
Christian would say. Any suru uncle, you a Christian would say, according to John chapter 3 verse 16. That is ẹsẹ̀fà tiwa. Ẹsẹ̀fà ni. Me saying that it has happened to somebody in the past, and therefore it must happen to me. Now, when I am praying as a Christian, and I say, for the Bible says that whatsoever you ask, it shall be given unto you. Tí n bá sọ fún yín pé ẹnìkan nígbà wáṣẹ̀, ó béèrè nǹkan báyìí, ó ṣe fún. You should do it unto me. So back to my story. Tí àǹtí yìí bá jẹ́ church goer, tó kọjọ́ mọ́ church, tó jẹ́ a Christian, you lọ́kàn ẹ̀ if she is liberal. Wípé ó máa gbà kí n ṣe ẹ̀sìn mi o, bàbá aláwo ẹ máa gbà kí n ṣe ẹ̀sìn mi. But you are liberal, open in your heart. Wípé o fẹ́ lọ ṣe alátakò ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀, àbí o fẹ́ lọ yí padà títí ẹ̀. The marriage will work. It will work perfectly well. I will tell you that my husband and I now have a better understanding of God than when the cat and mouse stand jajaising. Stand jajaising. And then, Sherry Prophetess yìí tó bá dé inú ilé babaláwo. Ẹ fẹ́ pe orúkọ Jésù. Orúkọ Jésù, orúkọ dáadáa ni ẹ fi gbàdúrà. Do it with the intention pé bébí ṣe mọ àdúrà àgbáre tó bá lè ṣe o. But tó bá ṣe wípé in the intention pé àwọn ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn tó wà lé babaláwo ló fẹ́ lọ pẹ̀lú ló wá ní orúkọ Jésù gbogbo ẹ̀mí òkùnkùn tó wà lé ọkọ mi ó yá iná o ti túká láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ní ìsìn ni mo mọ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ní ìsìn mo mọ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ní tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mo ti mọ nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ ń sìn, I would have married anyone who is open to know that you worship God and I worship God. Ọlọ́run kò possible pé kí mo population gbogbo ayé sin Ọlọ́run bákan náà.
Yeah,
and be
right.
able to call on God the same way.
Yeah.
Now, Africans were, just like this uncle saw, Africans were traditionalists. Yeah. To be a traditionalist, and to be a traditionalist, we have differences. For instance, Auntie Ton Lo Church, Toba sọ wípé èèyàn lẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀mí èṣù ni is demonic possessed. Babaláwo mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá lẹ́gbẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ lè ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa believe pé gbogbo wa la lẹ́gbẹ́ o lẹ́gbẹ́ ayé o lẹ́gbẹ́ ọ̀run. So if she has the understanding that I will tolerate this person's differences and I will be open and you can both worship God differently, then she can marry this man and the man can also marry her. But bí uncle Ishe sọ, there will be a time. Okay, for instance, one rí rántí mi ní kékeré pé wòlíì ńlá ni mí, so I'm a big prophetess. People will come to me and seek solution. Ìgbà tá a dé onífá, same thing náà ni wọ́n rí rántí mi pé yèyé òrìṣà ni mí. So you want that far for me? People will come to me for help, for knowledge and everything. So at a point, there might be a middle line where whatever she is as a Christian will be what she is in Ifa.
Yeah.
Because and your money, you what they call only control lori and your mom. This God is still one. I love everyone from every religion, but when a person stands to condemn the other person, mo believe pé total ignorance ni.
Yeah.
Ṣó
Right.
dá wọ lójú as a Christian wípé àdúrà tiẹ̀ ló ń gbà. Nígbà tó jẹ́ pé ìwọ kọ́ ló máa ń dáhùn àdúrà. Ṣó dé mi náà lójú pé àdúrà mi ló ń gbà nígbà tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run náà ló sì máa fi àmì sí orí àdúrà yẹn. Tẹ̀bí Christian jáde jàmbá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, Muslim jáde jàmbá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, onífá jáde jàmbá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí. There is no superiority in any way. So for me, if they are open, they are understanding of different backgrounds, and they can do it, I will never worship an idol. So I know a Christian will never worship an idol.
So,
But onífá tó ń ṣe idol worshiper.
Kò tí mo fẹ́ bèrè nìyẹn, Senator ẹ máa round up ní ti àwọn tó bá lẹ̀ kí gan. So your point is, onífá ni kò kí ṣe òrìṣà, and up till now, gbogbo wa àti ìmọ̀ òkùnkùn àti ìmọ́lẹ̀.
Mo fẹ́ ká ní kan ẹ tó mọ òkùnkùn àti ìmọ́lẹ̀ ẹ kó mu jáde. Is it Christian that is òkùnkùn or Muslim is òkùnkùn or onífá is òkùnkùn? Who is òkùnkùn?
Wickedness ni òkùnkùn. Wickedness ni òkùnkùn.
Okay, sir.
What do you think, Majele? Okay, sir. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀.
Nígbà tó gbọ́dọ̀ dé.
Sir.
Mo ń gbìyànjú lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ pé kí a máa sáré kẹ̀kẹ́ ká kọlu rélùwé. Because tí a bá ní ká explain to details àwọn nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí, ó ṣeé ṣe kẹ́lòmíì bínú, kẹ́lòmíì ṣépè, kẹ́lòmíì sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan ọ̀mọ́ pọ̀ ju tá a mọ̀ lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
I'm a paranormal specialist.
Kí lẹ pé?
I'm a paranormal specialist.
Wow.
Mo mọ tí mo ti bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ọ̀rá ń dákẹ́ sí ìmọ̀ tuntun nǹkan sọ̀rọ̀ jù.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ ṣàlàyé báwa tí òye kí lẹ pé.
Ẹ má ṣàlàyé lórí social media ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Èlò jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ká lè jùlọ. Náà.
Òye èèyàn púpọ̀.
Now, let's go to basics. Àwọn èèyàn ń sọ pé kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ fáwọn ọmọ wọn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú yẹn lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n lọ lé kéwú, tí wọ́n tún lọ skul, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn? Àrùkọ́ ẹ̀ ní ká wá ìmọ̀, ká wá dé Asia, ká wá jìnnàjìnnà. Kí ló wà lóko ọmọ kákọ́mọ ọmọ tọ́jú? Wọ́n lè gbá mi ní. Èmi mọ̀ dáadáa ni mo fi mọ̀ pé tó bá wọ gbóòdù tó tẹ̀fá. Kàyí ìpẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Èmi mọ̀ dáadáa mo fi mọ̀ pé tó bá wọ gbóòdù tó tẹ̀fá. Bọ́ ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo bọ́ ṣe ń ṣe ní Mẹ́kà. The exact tó ń ṣe ní Mẹ́kà.
Èyàn tún lè kò yé mi o.
Wọ́n máa pàkájà fún ọkọ̀ pàkájà white ìṣẹ́ǹtì tó máa wọ sí gbòdì fún àpẹẹrẹ ìṣẹ́ǹtì gbòdì tó bá lọ ṣe ìbọn ní tó ti ẹ̀bọ ní ìṣẹ́ǹtì ìbẹ̀ ẹ mẹ́jẹ̀ ká lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Tí ọmọ wọn bá lẹ̀ tí wọ́n lẹ̀ ní Ifá tí wọ́n lẹ̀ ní kíkù síbi tẹ bá dé lẹ́bù kan ẹni pé wọ́n ti demystify ní ẹni lẹ́bù pé binary numbers ò ní Ifá ó ní explanation. Ẹ̀yin gan àti níta kò gbèdégbè ẹ lè explain ẹ̀ tẹ̀ bá kà mo lè fi níwèé. Ó ní títọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan sọ, ó ní tó jù kọ̀ọ̀kan sọ, ó ní tó jù kọ̀ọ̀kan túbọ̀. Bí ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣiṣẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wípé tó bá ń gbàdúrà tó wá sọ fọ́lọ́run, ẹ̀yin ṣe máa gbàdúrà tó bá ní ẹgbẹ́ orí sókè yín rẹ̀kùn ká gbé sókè yín rẹ̀kùn ayáyé tí ọba àkókò wọlé dání ọba àgọ́ náà ọlọ́run tó dá ìṣẹ́ǹtì mi pẹ̀lú àwọn sọ pé pàṣẹ bísíbílà ramani lọ́yìn ìṣẹ́ǹtì ni pé adéfòrúnmìlà nípa tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ fúnra fúnra ọ̀fọ́ná wọ́n ìṣẹ́ǹtì level ni spiritual symbolism olóńṣe wa ń tẹ́ àmàlà àmọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n conclude báyìí káwọn èlòmí lè wọlé àwọn àgbàbọ̀ wọ́n ní alágẹmọ tó ń dọ́gbọ́n jayé ikú pa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ká tó wá sọ àṣírí tó ń jọrọ ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n ní tọ́lá ní àtàkèrè àtàlágẹmọ ọ̀nà ọmọ tó ṣe jọ̀mjọ̀m lùkù ṣe ń parọ́ èèwọ̀ ni jàpá tí kò kú wọn ní ìkara ọ̀nà ọ̀pàpà.
Bàbá
ẹ̀rí mi.
Èyí tó sọ sí state mi àbá ẹ̀sẹ̀ mi ni pé ọ̀sẹ̀ tó bá wù kó fẹ́ kó fi okú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà.
All right, Baba. Ẹ ṣé gan sir. Thanks. Bàbá ẹ káàbọ̀ o.
Ẹ ṣe mo ti farabalẹ̀ ọdún mo wọ láìpẹ́ yìí ó pẹ́ díẹ̀ but mo farabalẹ̀ mo gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan láti ibi tí mo ti gbọ́. Sherry, it's rather very very unfortunate that colonization the ara àwọn ọmọ tí colonization bí òun náà ní ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn tó dẹ̀ ń dà wá láàmú léni yìí ní ilẹ̀ káàrọ̀-oòjíire wa ní ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà or besides ní ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Nítorí tó bá yẹ pé wọn wá gba iṣu wa kọ́ fún wa ní búrẹ́dì mi ò rò bí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ léni yìí. Tó yẹ pé wọn wá gba iṣu wa kọ́ gbé búrẹ́dì wá fún wa nǹkan tá à ń sọ léni ìyá ni màá sọ.
Yes.
But because we have had a blend of what is our root cause religion as a tradition, as a traditionalist, and a blend of westernized religion, on cause the problem. Àwọn ilẹ̀ Arab, for example, they are one way. They are Christian, they are Arab country. Wọ́n dẹ̀ rí ṣe, wọ́n ní mixture. But because our ní mixture, tó bá pé ẹ̀sìn àbáláyé wa, Ifá wa là ń tẹ̀lé ni, ó ṣe ṣe pé ilé ayé wa máa dájú bá bó ṣe wà léni ìlọ. Because we will not have a mix of both. For me, this is my position. I don't have no problem with any religion, be it Ifá, be it Christianity, be it Islam. Because àwọn Yorùbá máa ń kòwé kan, wọ́n ní kò sẹ́ni tó dọ́run tó bọ̀ wálé ayé yìí tó ní kinní kan náà ń jẹ níbẹ̀. We don't know. Èmi ò mọ̀ àwọn tá a bá dẹ̀ ti réyàn tó ti lọ tó ti padà wá kó wá sọ nǹkan
tó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe lọ́hùn tó mọ ẹ̀sìn tó lọ́hùn gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀ ń ṣe ọlọ́hùn gbogbo fúnra rẹ̀ pé ẹ̀sìn yìí lọ́hùn gbà ó kó sọ fún wa gbogbo akúkú yìí lọ́bẹ̀.
Bọ̀ èmi Mùsùlùmí lèmi. Abdulgafar, my name. That's my Muslim name. But èmi ò ní problem pẹ̀lú ẹni ẹ̀sìn tí anybody bá ṣe. Ẹ̀sìn tí yàn bá ti ṣe tí ò bá ti ní lọ́kàn níjọ́ kan. Even as a Christian, as a Muslim, tó o bá ń ṣe tó o bá ti ní lọ́kàn pé ṣé neighbor mi yìí nìkan ni ó ṣe jẹ́ àwọn nìkan ló máa lo Maserati lénìí. Tíyàn ti ní bàbẹ̀lẹ̀, religion is nonsense.
Yeah.
Because ìyẹn ó ti ń tó ẹ̀nà ṣe ní ọkàn èèyàn.
Ìgbàgbọ́ ẹni.
Òun dẹ̀ ní gbàgbọ́ ẹni. But mo ní question kan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè fún sister mi tó wọlé yìí.
All right.
Now, like I said, I don't have any problem with any religion tí anybody bá ń ṣe Ọlọ́run bá rí mi. But question tí mo ní fún sister mi yìí. Nígbà tí wọ́n ń sọ àwọn tó ń give àwọn explanation wọn wọ́n ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. I actually ran into dilemma. I was a bit confused when she said Onífá babaláwo Onífá kò ń ṣe oníṣègùn wọn kì í bọ nǹkan kan.
Ìyẹn Onífá.
Now it's unfortunately I don't know how to recap that pé àwọn tó ń dífá o wọn ní nǹkan tí wọ́n máa ń bọ. I don't know if I'm right. Bóyá mo correct.
Ọlọ́run Onífá believe pé Ọlọ́run ò tó sìn pé àtú Ọlọ́run sìn. That we are so far and so minute, so there is a medium, and the Ifa is the medium.
No, understand. I know Ifa is the medium, but àwọn tó ń ṣe bí it oníṣègùn ni o whatever the name interchangeably Onífá o oníṣègùn o aṣáàrọ̀ àwọn oníṣègùn tó ń wòyàn sàn.
Baba, a pure Onífá person does not have anything to worship apart from that Ifá tó fi ń bọ́ lọ́run sọ̀rọ̀ ètí
Apart from
onífá
Elédùmarè.
Elédùmarè gan máa ń pè
Ṣé
onífá máa sọ fún yín pé Elédùmarè.
sàkámàjẹ tá à ń dín yẹn wọn ò necessarily jẹ́ aláwo babaláwo.
ó dà pé brọ́dà tó wọ yẹ́lò yìí ti tàn mọ́lẹ̀ síbi tí mò ń lọ pé onífá o kò ní nǹkan tí wọ́n kò ní nǹkan tí wọ́n ń wọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Onífá máa sọ pé Elédùmarè lẹ máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu wọn Elédùmarè lọ́ máa ń pè Elédùmarè òun ló máa ń pè.
ẹ ṣe now ibi tí mò ń lọ gan nìyẹn ẹ ti tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé onífá máa ní wọn ní nǹkan míì tí wọ́n ń bọ Elédùmarè but àwọn onífá tó máa ń pa ẹran tó máa pa adìyẹ tó máa dá ẹ̀jẹ̀ sí nǹkan yẹn kí ló ń ṣe.
Àwọn yẹn wọ́n ti mú gbogbo madam ti yẹ ṣe
Ṣé bá wo Bible? No, ṣé bá wo Bible? Ṣé bá wo Bible?
ẹjọ mú bọ.
In the Old Testament.
Sísá ẹjọ.
In the Old Testament in the Bible.
Ẹ ní sùn 1 minute. Ẹjọ má bínú.
All right.
Ògbérèdè.
Sir.
I don't know if I'm making sense fún understanding tèmi náà ni.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Everybody's here to learn.
Yeah, it's very good. We all share knowledge. Yeah.
Kí ló máa ń pe 40 ní Yorùbá? Ogójì. Tíyàn bá ti ogójì tó tún ti lé tó ti wá lọ bọ́ sí
I'm also 40 nearly 50.
Ṣé mo pé kò ń ṣọmọdé mọ́lé ayé yìí? Wọ́n bí mi sí lóyìnbó. Èmi gan tí mo fi dàgbà tí mo fi gbọ́ tí mo ti dé yìí bí ẹni pé ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹ̀sìn ìgbàlódé ìṣẹ̀ṣe la fi dàgbà ládé ibi tá dé yìí. So kọ́ máa sọ gbogbo nǹkan láyé yìí mi ò tèmi gan mi ò tí ì ráwo náà tí mi ò ṣe mo ṣe orò mo ṣe égún mo jẹ́ nílé orò mo jẹ́ nílé egúngún kò sí náà. So tí bá dẹ̀ wá yan Islam ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀sìn lédi náà tèmi mo pé Ọlọ́run ni mò ń pè kò mí pé bóyá àwọn kinní wọ̀nyí mo against it. But now the question is àwọn tó ń dífá àwọn tó ń ṣefá wọn ò ní Ọlọ́run míì wọn ò ní nǹkan míì tí wọ́n ń sìn. Now a máa rí wọn máa pẹran wọn máa padìyẹ wọn máa ní kán lọ sódò wọn máa ní kán ṣèyí wọn máa pẹran wọn máa dẹ̀jẹ̀ síbì kan kí ni nǹkan kí làwọn wọ̀nyẹn.
Ẹ má bínú kẹ́ tó down. Madam, that you are online, the prophetess, we are not deviating from what we are discussing today. These are just things we need to talk about so that we can have a conclusion, new direction. So the question is for you to understand what to expect, if I'm right.
You're right.
Madam, go ahead.
Madam, will you explain what you...
Okay. Number one, like I said, that is all jáde last year to talk. Ẹni tó bá ti wọ gbódù, òun gangan ló ní fá. Many people tẹ́ rí níta, wọn necessarily jẹ́ onífá, ẹni tó ti wọ́n tẹ́ fún wọn. They did not go through a particular process. Now, Christian máa sọ wípé ẹbọ pẹ́ mi rèé. All right? And even in Christianity, you will see the demarcation between the New Testament and the Old Testament. I told you I was born a Christian and I was a Christian for the latter part of my life. And I was a prophetess in church. So you will see the differences between the Judaic religion and when Jesus came and the new things. Now, the Judaic ẹ̀sìn àti Islam àti traditional worship òun ni kò yàtọ̀. Now, for instance, I believe ní pé gbogbo nǹkan t'Ọlọ́run dá pátápátá, there is a power or a force in it. I believe nínú ẹbọ. I believe nínú ẹbọ. So if I believe in ẹbọ, kò ṣe wípé tó bá sọ fẹ́ pé kó o gbẹ́bọ, kò ṣe pé kò ṣe tẹrí lórí tẹlifíṣàn tí babaláwo kan lọ tẹ́nìkan tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn tó wá lọ gbé tí lórí ta tó wá ń pa àwọn ìyá kan kó wá jẹ. That picture is totally false. wọ́n lè ka tí wọ́n bá wo fá fún yín tó bá wo fá fún yín tó bá sọ bóyá any challenge kan tó wo fá fún yín wọ́n ní nǹkan báyìí kí ni remedy ẹ̀ what is the solution? A new age Christian wọ́n lè ní kó fast kó pray wọ́n lè ní kó anoint wọ́n lè ní kó ṣe blood of sprinkling wọ́n lè ní kó ṣe gbogbo yẹn. Everything that an Onifa actually does is a physical replica of what you think you are doing. Now, what is your sacrifice of praise? Onifa ma gbe ebo tie physically as a sacrifice of praise. So one can nkan tí ẹbọ yẹn tó yẹ kó wà nínú ẹbọ yẹn and they will drop it. Bí wọ́n dáná sí ni o bóyá wọ́n gbé sílẹ̀ ni o bóyá àwọn èèyàn jẹ ni o, it is believed that I am giving or I am sacrificing.
Like what Cain and Abel did in the Bible.
Yes, òun ni mo ṣe sọ pé ẹ mú idea New Testament kúrò kẹ́ ẹ wo Old Testament. Christianity is a replica of a traditional worship.
Okay.
It's a replica of a traditional worship. Now, nígbà tí ẹ bá gbẹ́bọ yín lẹ̀, ẹ gbẹ́bọ yín fúgi, ẹ gbẹ́bọ yín fòkúta. Because God is spirit, He makes him a ballet. And that is why in the olden days, even in Christianity, ẹbọ yẹn, it is either fire will consume it or it will be there. Ìmísí kan tẹ́ ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀, ó máa balẹ̀ and take it and accept it as your sacrifice. Tí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ Muslim tẹ́ bá ṣe léyá, tẹ́ bá lọ pa ẹran, tí Abraham pa nígbà tí kò fi ọmọ ẹ̀ rúbọ. Christians will believe that Abraham did not sacrifice it when God gave him a ram. So what is the whole essence of sacrificing anything? So wọ́n ní ṣe ọdún iléyá. But as a traditionalist, I would sacrifice a whole goat or a whole sheep or anything. As a matter of fact, mo lè pa kí n tún mú ẹran yẹn kí everybody jẹun. Kí n fi lé pọtí kí n fọ̀nà roka kí everybody jẹun. It is a way of life. However, it does not take you away or estrange you in any way from God, because God still remains the unseen person. Now, tó bá tẹ ifá fún yín, just like that tó jáde yẹn sọ, tó bá tẹ ifá fún yín tó mú yín wọ gbódù, wọ́n ṣe fún èmi obìnrin, wọ́n ṣe fún ọkùnrin, ìlànà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni, tó bá tẹ ifá fún yín, what does it help you to do? It gives you a new life. It opens you up to life. You see things. You know things. Dodo ẹ̀bùn tó ní, á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣe physical. Bóyá lálàá ni ẹ, wà á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa mọ̀. Wà á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa mọ̀ nǹkan. Just like ẹ máa lọ ọ̀dọ̀ wòlíì. Àwọn wòlíì gbóná, wòlíì ń ríran.
Okay.
Aláàfáà náà máa ṣe prayer, wọ́n máa fún yín ní ọ̀fà. So as for sacrifices, you ẹ kókù as a traditionalist.
Right, okay. That's well understood. Okay. Now, another question. Another question tí mo fẹ́ béèrè. Why tó pé tán bá ti dífá fún yàn? Èèyàn tí wọ́n dífá yẹn fún, tó bá ti dífá yẹn, tó bá ti ṣẹ́fá fẹ́yàn, ẹni tó ṣẹ́fá yẹn fún, why tó pé ifá tán ṣẹ́ fún yẹn, tí ẹni yẹn máa fi jáde láyé, ó gbọ́dọ̀ máa pay to that thing.
Ẹ lọ pàdé ra yín DM kí answer question rẹ.
No, because it's still part of the whole thing.
Ẹ má wọ̀nyí, ẹ chat me privately ká sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ chat ra yín o.
Alright, that's fine.
Kí ni answer question rẹ fún yín? Ẹ má yí àwa lórí.
Alright, má
Kí ẹ tó lọ kí ni conclusion yín fún prophetess yìí? To go ahead and marry the man or no?
My conclusion was okay.
Ìgbà tẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú program mi ò sínú ilé, but nǹkan tí mo deduce from brother wa tó wọ yellow yìí, he gave an hypothetical example of somebody who disguised to be a Christian in order to marry a Muslim. àbí pẹ̀lú explanation tó ń ṣe
Yeah,
lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn
the guy is
ibẹ̀ lèmi ti wọlé nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ lè sọ sórí yẹn mi lè mọ topic so nǹkan tí mo lè sọ sórí yẹn ni pé téèyàn bá disguise láti fẹ́yàn.
irọ́. nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni mo pín nǹkan tá à ń sọ lọ́wọ́ ni mo pín síbẹ̀ yẹn.
òun náà pín yẹn nìyẹn èèyàn kan ní ó ṣe Christian ló fẹ́ fẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ onífá so you are now asking a question pé ṣé òun tí kò ń gbọ́ ààrẹ òun wo consequence kan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ níwájú.
well now èmi ò rí issue níbẹ̀ but then issue tẹ́mi ò dẹ̀ rí níbẹ̀ ni pé anybody aside àwọn mùsùlùmí tó ń fẹ́ kristẹni ìyẹn ò ń ṣe issue but then wọ́n lè fẹ́ra wọn but tán bá wá fẹ́ra wọn tán nítorí pé ìkan jẹ́ traditionalist ìkan jẹ́ prophetess they will always have a problem a contention unless tán bá gbà fúnra wọn after tán bá fẹ́ra wọn kán di kan tó bá yẹ pé àwọn méjì wọ́n fẹ́ di traditionalist just like this sister me she give example to one.
Can two work together except they agree?
Yeah, they become traditionalist, or they become a Christian. Then it will work because when you have a diverse religion, Africa then what if the tradition one left one out any problem. But because what the wọ́n ti jẹ́ ká tọ́ ìwò pẹ̀lú ìta báráyé òun ló ń fún wa ní problem dè ní. Brother, I don't know if you understand my own.
Mr. Obebe, ẹ jẹ́ n bèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín kú. Ẹ jẹ́ n bèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ yín. Ní ayé àtijọ́, tí àwọn òbí wa tó ti lọ tó bá fi ọjà wọn tó ń tà lẹ̀, tó pàlélé, tó fi òkúta sí. Kò sí ẹjọ́ máa dé sọ iye tí wọ́n máa tà. Nígbà tí mo ṣe ń lọ sí orí òkè, nígbà tí mo ṣe ń lọ sórí òkè Ẹ̀rìnmọ̀, because like I said I was a prophet, ìgbà tí mo ṣe ń lọ sórí òkè Ẹ̀rìnmọ̀, tá bá ń gun orí òkè lọ, a sì máa rí, I'm still talking about the 90s, a sì máa rí àwọn nǹkan tó ń gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títí ọsàn, iṣu and everything, tó dẹ̀ fi òkúta sí in the 90s. Wọn ò dẹ̀ bí ẹnì kankan dá kó lọ jí.
Yes.
You will pay and you will take whatsoever. Yes. Now, some years ago, a Muslim wanted to marry my own cousin, who is a Christian. And he became a Christian and went to church. Oh shit, everything. On back communion, everything. Ní alẹ́ ẹjọ́ tó mú ìyàwó wọlé, wọ́n lé gbogbo ọ̀rẹ́ ìyàwó jáde. Wọ́n gbé àgé fún ìyàwó àti tẹ̀sbáà. Wọ́n ní ó yá kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa kírun. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn. That marriage did not last 3 months. She was frustrated. So like I said, unless this prophetess and the traditionalists have an understanding. When my husband was an atheist, we agreed. My children will go to church. So let me tell you what my husband and I were doing. Even though I'm a Ghanaian, I've lived in Nigeria. And Beni Bodija, Nibadan. So, Nibodija, there's a church that I attend, and there's an Ekanka worship. So, coming my Lord drop a church. Our Lord Ekanka worship. So, back close at what they mean. We did not have friends. Tori pe she's married to a non-believer. So, the brother come back ni kolon sham, kolon fọwọ́ tó ẹ̀mí ẹ̀, kolon fọwọ́ tó ọkàn ẹ̀. So, tí prophetess yìí tó bá mọ̀ pé kò ń ṣe èṣù lòun fẹ́ lọ máa bind or cast níbi tó ń lọ. Àǹtí òye kí àwọn méjèèjì that we can both worship God without clashing. Ẹ máa make decision lórí ọmọ yín lẹ̀. Ẹ máa make decision lórí finances yín. Ẹ máa make decisions lórí ẹbọ gbígbé yín and everything. Then they should go ahead. Èmi ò rí nǹkan tó burú nínú ẹ̀.
Oh yeah, let's go. Senator, round up. Come on.
Lórí ìtàwọn ọlọ́mọ lórí tọmọdé yẹn. Well, to me, like my father always say, mo nǹkan tó bá wù ẹ́ ni kò ṣe tó bá dàgbà ní religion. Tó bá táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ́ràn kan, táwọn ọmọ bá dàgbà tó bá nọ́nà eléyìí láwọn. Ẹnìkan ti wá sí ibà ṣe ni wọ́n tó àwọn both Muslim and Christian. Àwọn dẹ̀ pìkì tó wà wọn. Àyíjẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe yìí. So àwọn tó bá fẹ́ but point tèmi kan fẹ́ káàtì yẹn mọ̀ ni pé tọ́wọ́ bá fẹ́ ifá máa jáde fẹ́yìn náà wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ kan àbí kì í ṣe ti rẹ́dì láti ṣàwọn nǹkan yìí.
Guarantee.
Àwọn nǹkan kan máa jáde fún yín pé kẹ́ ẹ ṣe tẹ́ gbọ́ so are you ready to do all those things? Ìyàwó ọba tó sá lọ àwọn nǹkan kan ló jẹ́ kí woman yẹn sá lọ tí ò wọ̀n sá wà o tá a bá dé inú ilé tó bá tún fún wa onírísì tí woman yẹn náà ṣe ká o ìwọ prophet làwọn náà o prophet ni wọn o ó máa láwọn nǹkan kan tó máa ní kán ṣe táwọn náà wà ó pé eléyìí ti pọ̀ jù nǹkan tí mo gbà kọ́ lélẹ̀. So are you ready to face the battle? Because wọ́n máa ìfá máa jáde fún ẹ pé kò ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan ṣe báyìí wọ́n lè ní kó gbọ́mọ ẹ kó gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́mọ ẹ lọ síbi kan kó ṣe nǹkan kan. Are you ready to do all those things? Because it will surely come. Gbàgbé pé bóyá wọ́n fẹ́ convert àbí wọn fẹ́ convert whatever you like you do but tó bá ti tẹ ìfá máa jáde fún ẹ láti ṣàwọn nǹkan kan.
Ìfá máa jáde. Okay.
Oh my God, 100%.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You have all the answers to my questions today. In fact, you are a good replacement for Oyinle Bubu because mo ti mọ̀ pé àwọn questions kan àtàwọn àbí.
Oyin is my very good sister.
Ẹjẹ́ ń jáde kẹlẹ̀ máa wọn set of wọlé ká ṣe
Alright, Baba. Thanks.
Tàbá wa gbọ́ nǹkan, tàbá tún gbọ́ nǹkan tí ò jẹ́ ká tún gbọ́ àmà fún padà wọlé.
Ó yé mi lẹ́yìn. Bro, how you doing? Go ahead.
Adeo, my brother.
Yeah.
Okay, now there was during the week, imagine you were lórí show kan. They were talking about that guy to marry, to introduce
Second
another
wife. Okay.
second wife. All right. So, rántí pé mò ń sọ pé there is a way of life tá a gbàgbé and that refuse láti follow as an African, especially as in Nigeria. That's tó party. Part of it is what she touched. She get, and part of it is our way of life as Nigeria, as Africa. Oti were messed up by too much information from the outside world, which in our every part of our way of life, the community affect that we grow up knowing that Onifa Isalekole mi gbe dàgbà. Táwa bá ń lọ sí church, tẹ́ bá mojú ọlọ́bùn dáadáa, ẹ rí tí wọ́n bá ti ń lọ láàárọ̀ tó ń lọ church ẹ tó ní mọ́ṣáláṣí ń yà sí mọ́ṣáláṣí, àwọn kan náà máa wọ white tó máa kọjá lọ. Oníkálùkù kọlura wọn nínú ìsàlẹ̀kò. Oníkálùkù kọlura wọn kò yẹ ọ̀tún mi pé ẹ tún máa pàdé ra yẹn máa tún lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù. Ẹ tún máa pàdé yín lọ́jọ́ kejì ẹ tún máa lọ rajà. Because I need mixed information yẹn. Ó jẹ́ kémi mọ̀ táwa bá ń lọ sí church dáàdi wa ń gbé wa lọ àmì mọ́mí mi kó mi lọ sí church. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi àwọn kan lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí wọ́n lọ sílé kéwú àwọn kan lọ sí kíní wọ́n á gẹrun wọn wọ́n á ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀t. So ìgbà tí mo wá ń dàgbà ni mo realize pé okay, that means there is a way of life táwa ní fún ara wa. And I started making research. Oyin tẹ́ dárúkọ yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tímọ́tímọ́ ni. Ìgbà tí nǹkan bá rú mi lójú oyin ni mo máa ń pè. Yeah, pé Oyin nǹkan bá mo máa ń pè kí n béèrè question gan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So mo ò tí wà too much in the but I'm very very open to the both Christianity and Islamic religion. But I'm still asking and I'm still want to know more about our own being, which is our own way of life. And our own báwo ni marriage ṣe wà set up lọ́dọ̀ títí wa, which is àwa ò kí ń fẹ́ ara wa as èmi mo kọ̀ róbìnrin kan mo kọ̀ fẹ́, a máa ń fẹ́ra wa as a community. That is the kind of marriage tí mo believe pé African tradition set up so that any wrongdoing bá fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ níbì kan wàá rí àbúrò ọkọ wàá rí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ kan tí wàá ti ọ̀rọ̀ yín máa yéra wọn tó lè fẹjọ́ ẹni yẹn sùn tó lè bá ẹ pé no báyìí kọ́ ló ṣe, as in somebody to support you to present your case. anyhow tó bá ṣe fẹ́ present ẹ̀. So like this woman tó fẹ́ lọ sí other side here, I would say number one thing that she needs to do is understand this person and the religion tẹ́ni mean practice. Understand their way of life. Wo pé ṣé nǹkan tó o lè gbé pẹ̀lú nìyẹn. Or nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé o máa bind the spirit like my aunty mi ṣe sọ yìí. Wo máa bind the evil spirit. Gbogbo life o máa fi bind the evil spirit ni. Because the so-called Christianity world, the atrocity tí wọ́n ti kàn tọ́tí ẹ̀ ti ṣe ní Nàìjíríà yẹn nìkan. Ṣé ti scam la fẹ́ sọ ni? Àbí ti àwọn èèyàn tó ti pa? Àbí ti in fact àwọn gan ló yẹ ká máa pè léṣù. About a way of their negative vibe tó ti gbé wọ society wa tó bá gbọ́ pé pastor kan gba ìyàwó níyàwó wàá gbọ́ pé ó pa èèyàn kan sínú church ẹ̀ wàá gbọ́ pé ó ṣe kínní. So we as a people we neglect that aspect of their own way of life, and we believe in mere say pé babaláwo kan o àwọn tó bá ti ń ṣe eléyìí o ó mì pé èèyàn burúkú ni wọ́n èṣù ni wọ́n. Share understand. And one thing to Mama suggest ni pé as people we need to start educating ourselves to be to live as one, number one, and see God as one in respect of shape and form till the other person bá fi serve God títí ẹ̀.
Okay,
that's
Baba.
my suggestion, sir.
Now, you are telling in conclusion to eating after the program, I will chat this person, or that's what I do after every show. I chat the person up. Sometimes we talk. We have far, decision on the make and all that. So I've been jotting it down, writing it down. So I've written out that you need to ask questions. Our question is to call it. Madam, so you so straight. To bá jẹ́ pé tòótọ́ prophetess ni, but tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ ọjọ́ lásán ni, only go ahead. I'll make conclusion later. And other people are saying, go Rodaba. Now, while we are rounding up, Baba, you never ask you. You need to go ahead, Benny. Go ahead.
Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, mo fẹ́ tọrọ àforíjì pé mo ti lọ mo tó padà wá. Mo ní àwọn ìpèníjà kan pẹ̀lú dáàbò wa tó ń wọ yẹ́lò yẹn báyìí conclude. Àti ìbéèrè tí gbàdúrà kan náà béèrè kí wọ́n wá pápọ̀ mọ́ ọ̀pẹ títí sàmì sọ. Màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti gbàdúrà tó wọ yẹ́lò yẹn. Submission wọn ó ṣeé ṣe kó jẹ́ ìpayà obìnrin yẹn. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ bí ẹni pé ìfáàkàn jí on the wrong side of the bed. Láfààní lọ́la lọ́gbẹ́bọ̀ kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn àgbà pọ̀ wọ́n ní pé níṣe rí ọ̀la ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
Òun ló ti ń dé bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀run.
Ìbéèrè yìí pé ẹ máa ra ìgbà padà torí búburú ní gbogbo ọjọ́. Ní ìwà ẹ̀rọ Mùsùlùmí ti ní pé àdúrà ní kó ṣe láwọ́láwọ́ wà lápò ata ilé àbílẹ̀ àfi kò ságbára kò sóògùn kan tí kọjá ọlọ́run. Náà kò sí tó jọ ọkọ tí wọ́n ń sọ yẹn o, yóò fọ́ ọ̀tọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ tún wá gbọ́ tí wọ́n bá tún wá tẹ̀ bí wọ́n ń ṣe fáyẹ̀ lọ, ó wá ní mẹ́sẹ̀jì fún obìnrin yẹn. Tó bá wu obìnrin yẹn, tó bá gbàgbọ́, ó lè má ṣe ń tọ́ni kó ṣe kó fi àwẹ̀ ṣe.
It's not by force.
Ó lè fi àwẹ̀ àti àdúrà ṣe. Torí pé bóun náà ṣe ń ríran ní tóòfẹ́ náà ṣe ń ríran. Tó bá gbé ẹbọ àti tó gbàwẹ̀ ẹ̀ the same result ló máa ní. Wọ́n máa halẹ̀ kó tó bóyá ìbákan jíjá tó bá ti yọ wá kó jí lójijì. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní sọ̀kọ́ tí èmi nínú kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìkejì, wọ́n ní ó ṣe jẹ́ pé téèyàn bá tẹ̀fá tó wọ gbódù tó bá tẹ̀fá gan tó bá gbé fáì sílé ó máa bọ́ dọjọ́ ọkú ni. Ìjẹ́ náà ti ṣe díẹ̀.
Àìsí òye mi o.
Àwọn tí ò ṣe pa wọn kó lọ́dọ̀ olúwo wọn. Àwọn
àdọ́dọ̀ olúwo wọn tó jẹ́ ǹbẹ̀.
Olúwo wọn bá ní wọn ń gbàdúrà lágbàdúrà sí.
Èmi ti ní kọ́ lọ sínú DM kọ́ lọ máa béèrè question yẹn o.
Ẹgbẹ́ eléyìí o.
Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ wá wo fàtẹ́mí nílé mi ni?
Lọ́wọ́ dábọ́ ṣe educate wa báyìí náà.
Ẹgbẹ́ eléyìí o. I can tell you for free. Àti pastor àti àpá ni wọ́n nípa wọn lé.
Benny,
Tàbá kú òbí, màá dárúkọ pásítọ̀ mẹ́wàá fún ẹ.
I know some.
Lọ́kàn fún kí mo sọ́sọ̀ ni mo fọ́ gbáyà.
No, 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 no.
Ó ń sọ nǹkan tí dáàbì yẹn sọ. Tó bá ń wù ẹ́, o lè forí ewúrẹ́ kó fi sínú, o lè forí àgùntàn jẹ́ kan. O lè gbé pé kára lè tù mí, ọkàn mi lè balẹ̀, mo fẹ́ gba kọ́ńtàtì kan, ẹlẹ́dàá mi gbè mí níjà, wàá dẹ̀ pa odindi ẹlẹ́dẹ̀, wàá ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹnìkan ló ní ìdí. Tó o bá ní wàá padìẹ, tó o bá ní o ní pàtàkì rárá sílẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ kó máa mí. Kò sí tó sọ pé
Ìjẹ́jẹ́ ti
ó
pàtàkì sílẹ̀, it's a sacrifice.
Kò wọ́n nígbà yẹn pé ṣé ń gbàdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbàdúrà tó ń gbà rẹ̀ ṣéǹtì ní pẹ̀lú sí yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń kírun déédéé ṣéǹtì náà ni. Tó bá wù ẹ́, wọ́n lè fi tó bá lè fi pẹ́rọ́ sí ẹlòmíì owó ẹ̀fẹ́ tó wọ́n ńlá sí contract. Ó máa pa màlúù. Tó bá lọ màlúù, ó máa lọ ọjà. Tó ti ń ta ẹran abatíọ̀, ó máa ra ẹ̀jẹ̀ màlúù. Kò fún sí àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn ni Jésù rà padà.
Benny.
Now, coming to Aunty, ká mọ́rin gbogbo kìíní ẹ̀ pọ̀, wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní sọ̀rọ̀ tán. Tí ò bá ṣe kó fẹ́ lọ síbẹ̀ tó máa count and bind. Yorùbá ní pé bá a bá pa ní pẹ́pá, ẹgbẹ̀fà la máa sọ.
Benny.
Ẹgbẹ̀fà la máa sọ.
Ẹ pa mí o.
Ó pa mí.
Àṣẹ ìṣèjáde tó bá wù ẹni yẹn tó bá lọ síbẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ nìyẹn tó bá di gòbe kó padà sílé tí ò bá di gòbe kó máa bá lọ ó gbẹ́gbà kó lù ú bàǹbà kó sọ gbèsè ẹgbẹ̀fà. Torí bá tẹ̀lé lọ orí ni bò ń bẹ̀ ní ìrútáyé bá sọ ẹ̀dà láti gbé lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ la ó mọ̀ sọ pé sọ̀táìtì sọ sí nìkan o àti ìti sọ kí wọ́n ní àsọyépọ̀ bíbélì kan sọ pé ẹ wá ẹjẹ́ kájọ ní àsọyépọ̀ láti ilẹ̀ wa tí ò bá ẹja ẹja ẹ̀sìn ní competition báwo ni ká ṣe ṣe níbo ni kọ́ mọ́ lọ báyìí ká ṣe ṣe tó bá fẹ́ mọ́ méjì kò sí wàhálà mi ò káàkiri mi ò báyìí ìwọ náà má ní ìgbẹ́ nígbà tí ó gbà pọ̀ láyé
Wọ́n á jẹ má ní pé máa ṣe cast and buy.
báyìí má máa ń ṣe àgbà ẹ gbogbo ẹ̀yẹ ẹ̀mí tẹ̀ ń tọ́ ẹnu lé ẹgbẹ́ òun olóògbé rẹ̀ àdá kan wípé yóò pọ̀ àwọn àlejò àyẹ̀lẹ̀ pàlejò ó fẹ́ pọ̀ láyà rẹ̀ kó ní ní onígbó dá igbó sí méjì akọ̀pẹ́ Ìbàdàn kó má kọ́ tó Gbómọ̀ṣọ́.
Kó má kọ́ tó Gbómọ̀ṣọ́.
Fúnra kò wà láyà rẹ̀ kò jẹ́ bóyá jẹ́ mo kàn tó fi ọ̀rẹ́ jóná síbẹ̀ ẹ ṣe.
Ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ ṣé bàbá ẹ pẹ́ fún wa o.
Ẹ ṣé fún àlàyé yín sá, ẹ ṣé gan.
Ẹ jẹ́ sọ kankan fún yín. Some years ago, I was confused about life. I was stressed out. I knew that there was more to me, but mo ti ṣe everything. Mi ò get answer. Wọ́n ní ká gbàdúrà, wọ́n ní kí n gbàwẹ̀. Ṣé ẹni tó jẹ́ wòlíì kò ní gbàdúrà kò ní gbàwẹ̀ ni? But I knew that there was a deeper thing, a deeper aspect of life, or a deeper me, or that all the gifts were beyond where I was. And nǹkan tó jẹ́ kí n tún inú mi rò nìyẹn. Wípé this is not me. I need to know where ibi tí orí yàn mí sí àbí nǹkan tí orí yàn fún mi. You understand? And I went back to my source. Because even from birth, there was ìlànà ilé. But ìgbà yẹn, for instance, ẹ jẹ́ n ṣe example kan fún yín, mo fẹ́ marry, wọ́n ní pé kó ṣe iṣẹ́ ibùjókòó fún mi, kó ṣe kinní kan. Mo bind and cast ní pé never, this, that. Wọ́n ní ààyè yìí ò ní ṣàlẹ̀, mo ní God forbid, everything. But I discovered that when I came back, when I had realized myself, everything came to peace for me. So, wọ́n ṣe belief tí wọ́n force lé anybody. Ṣé kí n tún force bọ́ọ̀bù yín? I called Oyin. Oyin tẹ́ ń dárúkọ ẹ̀. I called Oyin. I said, no, mo tún ọ̀rọ̀ ara mi pa. I need to divert. Kò ṣe pé wọ́n ríran sí mi, èmi fúnra mi ríran síra mi, mo ríra mi, mo mọra mi tán. And I took the steps I had to take. When I did, I never knew that my husband didn't ọkùnrin ti ṣí, kò kàn lè sọ fún mi ni. Because báwo ló ṣe máa sọ fún ìyàwó ni? And let me tell you most of our fears, Dodowa, which is the fear of this auntie, this prophetess. Most of our fear ni pé kí láyé máa sọ. Ẹ̀rù tó ní tójú this prophetess ni pé what will the world say of me? What will the world think of me? Incense ni mò ń bọ̀ ní. Tẹ́ bá lọ white garment church, wọ́n bọ̀ ní incense. Only different opinion of what incense is. Different people are some just burning for the fragrance. I'm also burning mine.
For what?
My own incense. Let me burn ye. I only have incense for relaxation. This particular one is just for relaxation. It changes the hair. So it calms, it calms and eases me. But when I'm also praying, which is not a must, when I'm praying or meditating, I burn incense. It is not a must. You see in the Bible a sweet smelling sacrifice or a sweet smelling savor. Let my praises have a sweet smelling savor in your presence. It just helps you to focus and meditate and relax when you are meditating or praying.
I keep positive energy around you.
So what am I trying to say? Auntie, see, I am ready to stand. I am ready to stand. See you, it's a battle. It might be a battle because people will attack her. People's opinion about how they will come vocal. Wọ́n lè rí sí ẹni tó kọ Jésù sílẹ̀, wọ́n lè rí sí ẹni tó ti backslide, wọ́n lè ló ti fail ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀, ó ti backslide, she's no longer a believer. People will talk against her. At some point, these are our dojúkọ. At some point, if she's not standing on her 2 feet, she will not be able to present that man to the world.
I think that's the situation she is right now.
Ojú mama ti wípé tó bá ti mọ̀ fáwọn kan yẹn, òun ò ní lè dojúkọ, òun ò ní lè stand ground, òun kó má bẹ̀rẹ̀, kó má wulẹ̀ dábàá.
The downside of that relationship.
Okay.
Already.
Now, in a marriage, ibì kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó máa rí báyìí láàrin ọkọ àtìyàwó. Now, see your differences in religion, tí ò bá ti bring ẹ̀, wàhálà máa ń wà nínú ilé yẹn. For instance, ṣé kò yẹ kí n lè pray fún ọkọ mi? Kí n sọ pé ọkọ mi jẹ́ kí n gbàdúrà fún ẹ, jẹ́ n ṣàdúrà fún ẹ, kó dẹ̀ ṣàmí. Kí ọkọ mi náà dẹ̀ sọ pé aya mi báyìí ló máa rí fún ẹ, kí n ṣàmí. Tó bá ti mọ̀ wípé
ọkọ bá ń gbàdúrà lórúkọ Jésù, tí àwọn wá sọ wípé adé á fún kinní kan, á wọ̀ pé inú àdúrà wo ló ń gbà yẹn. So kò sí rẹ́pọ̀.
Kò sí. So if àtàyè méjèèjì ò bá dẹ̀ ti rí báyìí, ṣé marriage work? It might work physically, but in the spirit realm, níyàwó, nígbéyàwó. Tí ọkọ ẹ bá jí láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kan, tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa wọ́n mi kiri, bóyá wà kẹ́sẹ̀ sókè, wà ní ẹjọ́ ẹ má wọ́n mi yẹn sí mi lára. Onífà ò kì í gbàdúrà kó pariwo. Most times, ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ àbí ọkàn ni. Depending on background títí wọn, bóyá CAC wọn, bóyá kérúbù, bóyá sẹ̀lẹ̀, bóyá wọ́n máa ń pariwo gbàdúrà. Tó bá wá mú aago àdúrà, tó bá wà lù nínú ilé, tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé clash máa wà?
Clash máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Clash máa wà.
Now, Auntie, this is what I'm going to do. I appreciate you for coming to this program. In fact, inú mi dùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kó rọ̀ mí lọ́rùn gan. This is what I will do. I will give your handle to her, if you permit me.
It's
to
okay.
personally chat you up so that you can prepare her mind for things that will happen tí yóò mọ̀ kó má assume pé kò bá ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tètè mọ̀ pé these are the things that will happen kó lè mọ̀ kó lè prepare mind ẹ̀. And àwọn tó wà YouTube wọ́n sọ pé how are you sure that communication before marriage can work pé àìmọye agreement tá máa ń já dànù. Ẹlòmíì náà tún sọ pé gbogbo ayé àtijọ́ tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn kò tí ì sí social media gbogbo wa la right very soon wọ́n ti ní kí n ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ pé I can bring both Instagram and YouTube together everybody a lè máa fa papọ̀ Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe. Madam, thank you so much, I appreciate you. Tẹ́ bá ti wá ń gbàdúrà yẹn ẹ rántí èmi náà.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Kò ní ṣe o. Thank you so much, I appreciate you. Ẹ ṣé gan ma. Yes ma'am. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Mo máa like I said mo máa ń sọ pé àwọn Ọlọ́run 1 hour ni mo fẹ́ lò mí lò 1 hour lọ. Ẹ rí pé a ti lo 2 hours 28 minutes nsìn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n round up for today. I'm happy that èèyàn tó ní issue yìí ó wà níbí pẹ̀lú wa ó dẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tá a sọ. Èyí tẹ́ bá ṣe ní nǹkan míì tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ, go to my DM, let's talk about it. You can go to my YouTube channel Ọ̀túnba Telly, drop your comments, ẹni yẹn máa kà á. Tí n bá ṣe drop eléyìí náà sórí Instagram, drop it, ẹni yẹn máa kà á. If you are in diaspora, I said earlier that we have somebody who sponsors this show now, Dodondawa Gold. She's based in Dallas, but she sends gold to anywhere. Her gold, confirm me. I'm going to be posting all her gold, all her products on my program throughout the whole week. For Mother's Day. For Mother's Day. So I'm going to be posting a video. I'm going to be posting her Instagram page. Just go to her DM. Tell her, baby, Monique, welcome for you discount. Era good for you. I appreciate you. Era good for I appreciate you. Era good for mommy. I appreciate you. Because you like gold. Mommy, me Christian, you want okay, what gold? My mama told you, gold, you might appreciate. Need you. But yeah, little yen. Dodondawa, thank you for supporting this show. I appreciate you. Dodondawa Gold called and say, I don't like the program. I want to support it. And what they support only for the next 3 months. Dodondawa Gold. Nikama so Ola on the 1st of May. And one cannot to now offer the on the 1st law. Meaning we are doing something. We are making we are really calling attention of people to this program. That means we're doing something right. At the Mama Sheloni. Bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ mo ń ka mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó ń wọnú GM mi gbà madam yẹn ká tó ó possible ká tó pè yín sórí ètò yìí bóyá end of May torí àwọn tá a ti fún date ti pọ̀ báyìí àǹtí yẹn ń fìbínú drop ní pé you need to read this. It's been 25 years off yẹn nìkan ni mo rí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń jù gbà nígbà parí program àlọ́ka ẹ wò ó kò síbi tí wàhálà ò sí wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀. I have a lot for us to talk about. Don't forget, Have Solved with Ọ̀túnba is for you to make a decision, hear people's opinion, and decide what you want to do. Number 1, Auntie Prophet ni my prophetess. Ntáwọn èèyàn ní kẹ́ ṣe rè. Alẹ́ yìí báyìí, ẹ kọ́kọ́ pe ọkọ yín jókòó, ọkọ yín to be. Ìyẹn bàbá fa pé aláyé o, we need to talk. But kẹ́ tó pè wọ́n máa wù mí kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bá madam tó kò lórí ètò yìí máa send the handle wọn sí yín so that ẹ lè mú àwọn question tẹ́ fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọkọ yín tó bí nípa Ifá. Ọmọ ní kẹ́ confirm pé ṣé babaláwo ni ọkọ yín ni àbóníṣègùn àbí Ifá priest. Wọ́n ní mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yàtọ̀. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ béèrè gbogbo tọ́n bá ti wá kí tọ́n bá ti wá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀mí ìhun dá sí yẹn. You need to ask questions now kó tó di pé ẹ sọ pé yes or no. Only tó wà lẹ́yìn ọ̀fà àjèjì lọ kò ń ṣe pọ́n bà yín lẹ́rù. It's just for you to have understanding of what you're going into. Tẹ́má kàn ṣe, so don't say yes only because of love. Ẹ understand ibi tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ wà for better for worse ni o. Àfi tó jẹ́ pé ẹ fẹ́ fẹ́ wọn díẹ̀ kẹ́ tún kò bẹ́ẹ̀ o pé after 2 years ẹ tún fẹ́ kò bẹ́ẹ̀ at 45 mi rò pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe yẹn. So if you want to get it right, you need to get it right. So kó tó di pé ẹ tún lè lọ bá àwọn dáàdi wa tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ní ìrùgbọ̀n funfun yẹn mo ní Instagram handle tiwọn náà. I will send you his Instagram handle ask him questions. Mo rí pé àwọn yẹn wọ́n mọ̀ nípa Ifá yìí dáadáa. Èmi tẹ́ wá bá mi mọ̀ nǹkan pa Ifá. Babaláwo oníṣègùn àbí adáhùn ṣe àwọn ló dáhùn yẹn. Àǹtí ẹni yẹn Nollywood posters òun ni wọ́n kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn. You can go to his DM and have a good conversation with him and ask him those questions. Ask him everything about Ifá tẹ́niyẹn ń ṣe. Pé are you babaláwo? Baby lèmi pè ẹ́. Ṣé babaláwo ní ẹ́ àbóníṣègùn àbádáhùn ṣe kí n lè mọ ẹni tá a fẹ́ máa wọlé wọ̀de ìyẹn á lè guide yín either to say yes or no. Number 2, wọ́n ní tẹ́ ẹ bá end up láti sọ pé ọ̀yin mo ti gbọ́ ibi tẹ́ ẹ sọ ọ̀yin sí yẹn kò ń ṣe ibi tí wọ́n ti ń cast and bind o. Ẹ ti rí oko yín, ẹ ti rí ikún lóko yín kẹ́ tó gbin ẹ̀pà sí o, kò ń ṣoko kún. Ẹ̀yin fúnra yín rí ikún nínú oko ẹ dẹ̀ gbin ẹ̀pà sí, so ẹ má complain. In tó túmọ̀ sí ní wípé tẹ́ ẹ bá pàpà sọ pé ẹ̀yin I do ẹ ní bind and cast nínú ilé yẹn o. Bind and cast yẹn kò ń ṣe every spirit of kíní kan. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé tí ọkọ yín bá ń ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe ẹ lọ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa ṣe tiyín lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ẹ má gúnra yín. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta, wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ tọ́ ọmọ yín ẹ̀yin méjèèjì kẹjọ sọ pé tá a bá tiẹ̀ bímọ méjì àbá bímọ kan ìlànà wo la fẹ́ fi tọ́ àwọn ọmọ. Ẹ má sọ pé when we get there we'll figure it out. Love gbà kan nìyẹn o, love sí ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ o. In my conclusion gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ọ̀túnba lórí ètò yìí tó bá kọjú sí yín kẹta tó bá kọ̀yìn sí yín kẹta ṣùgbọ́n àwa ti fún yín ní àwọn ọ̀tá àbọ̀n tẹ́ ẹ máa fi tá òun ni ètò yìí dálé lórí àti equip yín pẹ̀lú nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ máa expect bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè béèrè question and she will have to partake in Ifá activities when unity know the marriage okay kò pọ̀ dandan wọ́n ní wọ́n lè má kópa nínú Ifá activity ẹ jẹ́ kàn lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn ẹni yẹn dáadáa náà wọ́n á lè ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé ṣó ṣeé ṣe àbí pé kí wọ́n má kópa nínú àwọn Ifá tọkọ wọn ń ṣe tó possible kó ní kálukú kó ṣe religion ẹ̀ bó ṣe òun ṣe méjèèjì kò ṣe pé wọ́n á sọ pé Ifá náà gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe nǹkan kan so àbọ̀ mi rèé o. Next week Sunday tá a máa mú yìí ẹ má gbàgbé is for all parents either you are in Nigeria or you are in diaspora or pàápàá jùlọ àwọn táwa ní diaspora àwa la máa ń fi phone la fi ń rẹ mọ tẹ go and get your iPad go and get your tablet you are disturbing me oya go and get your tablet jọ go and get your phone. Àwọn táwọn ọmọ yẹn ń wò tí wọ́n ń tẹ̀ òun la fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ní next week. At what age ni kí ọmọ yín kó ní phone? At what age ni kó join social media? Géèmù táwọn ọmọ yín ń play yẹn how well lẹ́yìn kan ṣe mọ̀? Àwọn wo ni wọ́n ń bá play ẹ̀? Ǹjẹ́ tí mò ń sìn pé ọmọ yín lè wà ní Nàìjíríà kó máa bá ẹnìkan play game ní Saudi Arabia ní Nàìjíríà ní London tí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀? Àwọn géèmù yẹn wọ́n ti ní chatting session, wọ́n ti ní interactive session, wọ́n ti níbi tí wọ́n ti ń sọ̀rọ̀. Those things are what we are discussing next week and we are bringing in an expert tẹ́ ẹ máa lè béèrè àwọn questions lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ jọ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ọmọ mi sọ nǹkan báyìí rèé mi sìn bàtà sọ́lẹ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá yẹn ọmọ tó wá láti London yẹn ó sì ló já mi sáwọn nǹkan tó pọ̀ o bá a ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn ìyẹn ní May 1st kọ́ o that will be next week we are May 6 or 7 kọ́ nìyẹn máa jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí YouTube ẹ ṣé mo máa dúpẹ́. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí program yìí lè ní báyìí sí tí mo ń wò. You are more than 90 tí mo ń wò báyìí. Tẹ́yìn 90 yẹn tẹ́ ẹ bá subscribe sórí Ọ̀túnba Stelly. Kò ń ṣe Ọ̀túnba TV o. Ọ̀túnba Stelly èèyàn 90 láàrin yẹn. Ọ̀túnba Stelly. Stelly yẹn is T-E-double-L-Y. Abímbọ́lá ò sí lórí ètò. Ẹ̀dọ̀ kẹ́nìkan bá mi kọ́ Ọ̀túnba Stelly on YouTube. Ẹ lọ join wa ń bẹ̀. Àwọn programs yìí tá a ti ṣe for the past 1 month gbogbo ẹ̀ láti ń dà síbẹ̀. You can go back and watch. You can send it to somebody to go and learn from it. Ọ̀túnba Stelly kẹ́ ẹ lọ bẹ̀ ẹ subscribe ká lè máa build platform yìí lọ. Ọlọ́run á fún wa ṣe ní ṣíṣe o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wà ní diaspora mo sọ fún yín o. Go to Dodondawa's page on Instagram. Fọláṣadé Dodondawa gold ló ń tà o confam ní o. Miss kò gbére ìgbé ti bá mi kọ́ thank you. It's T-E-double-L-Y T-E-double-L-Y lórí YouTube. T-E-double-L-Y Telly. Dodondawa Gold ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ ẹ ra nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún pé Ọ̀túnba sọ pé kẹ́ ẹ béèrè discount ẹ lè bẹ́ price yẹn bó ṣe wù yín 18 karat ẹ̀ kò dín owó ṣọ̀ ẹ máa wọ̀n ẹ máa rí confam ní o ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ sọ pé èmi mo ní pé kẹ́ ẹ wá ra nǹkan lọ́wọ́ Dodondawa yẹn Fọláṣadé Dodondawa ẹ bá mi lọ síbẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún pé thank you for supporting this show and for doing that ẹ lè order àwọn nǹkan gold wọn different different designs different category pẹ̀lú prices tẹ́ lè negotiate ẹ tún bá mi dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé thank you for supporting the program àjọṣe wa ò ní bàjẹ́ àǹfààní ṣì wà fún yín láti tún polówó lórí ètò yìí ọlá àmàtúndé lómi tuntun lòun fẹ́ support program yìí. Now if you have something that is really disturbing you want people to advise you lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé máa sòótọ́ woman kan wà tí mò ń bá fà lọ́wọ́ ń sìn mo ní pé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ fún mi 70% ń bẹ̀ ní òótọ́ 30% wọ́n hide ẹ̀ mo ní tí wọ́n bá ti sòótọ́ 30% yìí a ní discuss issue yìí tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti lè nà tán fún wa why do you want us to talk about your issue you should be able to tell us ẹ má fi hàn kan pamọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kójú tì yín kò ṣàṣẹ tó lójú yín kò ṣàṣẹ tó mọ̀ yín èmi nìkan lẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ dẹ̀ tún lè create àkáǹtì mi tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi ní mọ́tò yín tell me if you want people to advise you guys. My name is Otumba Kugurigbe, but on this program I'm just Otumba, and it's been a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys coming on board all over. In fact, Prophetess, in fact, lọ́wọ́ tẹ́ wà yìí, òṣèlú yẹ kẹ́ lọ bá ọkọ yín kẹjọ wà nínú ṣáwà kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ jọ wẹ̀ náà, kẹ́ mu red wine, kẹ́ wá pé olólùfẹ́ mi ọ̀rọ̀ wà tá a sọ. Àwọn ẹbí mi lórí Ọ̀túnba tẹ́lẹ̀, wọ́n ti fún mi list tí n fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n tún ló ní fáwọn kì í parọ́. Wọ́n ní onífá pé òótọ́ náà máa ń ṣe ó ṣeé ṣe kí ọkọ yín kó ṣe lóòótọ́ pẹ̀lú yín ní pé wọ́n tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ sọ ní day one pé this is what I do. I think that's a good sign pé kò ní fi igbá kan bọ̀kan nínú fún yín ó dídì nàtọ́ fún yín ni pé ifá ni mò ń ṣe o kò package rẹ̀ bó ṣe fine tó sì gbọlẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ tó jẹ́ ọmọlúwàbí tó kàwé kò garnish rẹ̀ pé kí ní kó sọ straight nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni so I think tẹ́ ẹ bá béèrè àwọn questions yìí lọ́wọ́ wọn wọ́n á sọ bó ṣe rí fún yín ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o I will see you guys next week Saturday same time 10 a.m. In Dallas Texas that's 4 p.m. in Nigeria senator àtàwọn wo nìyẹn máa jẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín London mi ò mọ̀ ẹ̀yin ti France ẹ̀yin ti Germany ẹ ṣé gbogbo yín ni mo rí o I will see you guys next week you can share this. I would prefer you to go to my YouTube channel to watch this Ọ̀túnba Sterling ni mo máa post ẹ̀ sí tí n bá ṣe tán. Tí n bá ní kí n post gbogbo eléyìí tá a ṣe ń bí yìí sìn gbogbo àwọn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní rí voice wọn nìkan ní YouTube mú but títí social media títí Instagram yìí ni mo máa upload sórí Ọ̀túnba Sterling so that you can watch those people's faces and ẹ̀yin náà ṣe lè comment síbẹ̀. Don't forget subscribe and click on the notification sign so that I bá go live next time ẹ lè rí 4 p.m. náà ní London wàá ṣeré one love ẹ ṣé o. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. I love you. Okay, we go there now. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Ọ̀túnba Sterling. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. Àwa ti Korea. Àwọn ará Korea tún wà ní Oṣùn. Kò yé mi tí mo ṣe yẹn o. Ẹ̀yin ti Korea, thank you for coming on board. I appreciate you. Mo fẹ́ lọ pin ibi tó bá mi kàn Ọ̀túnba Sterling yẹn sí ni Ọ̀túnba Sterling on YouTube. Òun mo ti pin yẹn o Ọ̀túnba Sterling on YouTube bó ṣe máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. I love you so much. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week Saturday. Bye for now.